Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Where currently Mark is running us through the Lomopardo incident. Before we hand it off to Mark to go ahead and jump into tonight's episode, Act 3, I'd like to give a shout out for Roll20, which is what you see in the middle of the screen there. That allows us to share whatever pictures or artwork or whatever our DMs are using to give us a little immersion into the games. As well as in Torg's version, you can actually see what kind of cards we play. And in my part, you'll actually see what cards I have in my hand periodically. The miniatures and stuff that we use to represent our characters are created through Hero Forge, or at least most of them are. I don't think all of them are at this point yet. If you're a subscriber to Hero Forge, you can create a custom mini. Not only, a mini or a statuette you can order for yourself, but you can do a custom mini you can turn into a digital version if you're a subscriber for your digital games at home. We also have a sponsor, well, somewhat of a sponsor on our Friday night games. If you've been viewing with us since then, GUI Cube. If you like 5th edition D&D, check out GUICube.com. It's their own world, own creation, and actually has a lot added to it from other DMs and players that are out in the community. So who knows, maybe your DM at home has shared something a tavern or something you've gone to, maybe in GUI Cube. And the world is Iathe. So check out GUICube.com and see what they've got to offer. Down below in our description, you'll notice 2 links. One is our Roll Hit Die website that Marcus Scott, who's been DMing for us for Sunday and Friday to help pass the time till our schedules get ready for Chapter 4 of Red Star Rising. Or, in this case, Sunday, I think we're going to be bringing in some Vampire the Masquerade here before too long, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, he's got a website he's been working on for us, so go check that out. And near that link as well is the Extra Life link. Extra Life has events that they do throughout the year with the gaming community. We decided to leave ours open a year long, just in case, you can give, maybe not be able to give whenever these events are going on. So you can give when you can, whenever it's available for you to do so. Either way, the children get it and it helps them out. I don't think I have any other announcements to make at this particular point in time. I'm sure I forgot something, but either way, I will go ahead and hand it off to Mark.
Cool. We got a new sponsor. You said GUI Cube?
GUI Cube's actually sponsored our 5th edition games for quite a while. It's not really a sponsor as in they pay me for it. It's just,
No. Somebody wants to sponsor the channel. I don't care what they do with it. That's cool.
We actually still have a first chapter of the Red Star Rising campaign box set that is available once we reach. Let me check our viewership at the moment.
Once we get double digits,
we're 1 away from actually giving that away.
Oh.
I said when we started this a few years ago, once we reached 150 followers in Twitch, that I would do a giveaway for the first chapter of Red Star Rising, and we are 1 away from that as we speak.
Nice. Okay. We have to now. I have to figure out how to work GUI Cube into the stream at some point, and not make it seem stilted and break personal, dude. Maybe we'll see. I don't know if I can remember that.
Yeah.
So real quick, let's recap. Act 2, you entered the village of Lomopardo, trying to figure out what had happened here. There wasn't a bird to be seen, a dog running in the street, no motion, no people, not a sound. In fact, the street beaters and the church forces weren't even going in, though you had seen evidence that they had been inside the town. You investigated the wrecked tractor trailer and the container and discovered that inside the container that was listed as perhaps having farm equipment in it, there were some kind of stasis cubes that were all empty, and they used some kind of strange Pan-Pacifican tech to work. In fact, you found 4 smaller cubes, all three of which were destroyed and had some kind of but one had a large wasp's nest in it. And when I mean large, I mean like the eggs were the size of large grapefruits or small cantaloupe. And so you took that with you. In inspecting the rest of the town, discovered some infected humans, which shouldn't be in the cyber papacy at all. In fact, those shouldn't even be on this continent. And the trail led to a hilltop where our desktop is currently at. The tents of the Cyber Knight Paladin Sarah Moreau and Hospitaller Fernand Frederic, where a battle ensued, and rather than when their imminent defeat was upon them, they decided to just let the hilltop be cleansed by an airstrike, which you managed to get away from before the wall of fire from the Devastator rounds came in and separated you, and you escaped. And in the process of escaping, you connected with El Quiso, Freddie, your cab driver who took you on the rest of the way to the location that you happened to discover when you got the satchel away from the hospitaler. And that satchel contained the logbook from the truck, which told you that the originating point of origin for the container was the Constellation Intermodal Logistics offices in Cadiz, headed for a farm called Cortijo Monteranja. And that is where we find ourselves as you are approaching Cortijo Monteranja. Let's get into Act 3. And let's see, the vehicle leaves AP4, the Autopista del Sur, on a dusty dirt road. A small copse of trees hides a farm building from the highway. But after a sharp hairpin turn to the left and a gentle curve to the right, the dirt road passes through an ornamental wrought iron gate into a courtyard in front of a long, narrow building. The roof is not the traditional S-pan Spanish-style roof, but a more modern, functional metal roof. The peak of the roof is roughly 15 feet above the ground with a door in the left side, several long windows just roughly 5 feet above the ground, and an industrial-style roll-up door at the right end. The building is a fairly plain, nondescript building. However, the two bodies lying on the ground... Let's see, am I on the right? I should be on the right. You see me pinging? Yeah?
Yes. I see it.
The two bodies lying on the ground in front of the door, and the other two, half in, half out of the rented Peugeot, are what catch the eye. All four bodies in the car appear to have been set on fire at some point as well. Scorch marks cover the ground and both the vehicle and the brick-constructed building, though the front door's keypad appears to be untouched by the violence that recently occurred.
Should we grab some cards?
You should grab some cards.
We had glory last time, so we're still at 5. Is that correct, or are we back to 4?
I believe you did. Yes, you had glory. No, you're not. You're back to 4.
Back to 4.
You're back to 4. You had glory in Act 1. You did not in Act 2. And so we will slash roll 5d2. Yes.
Also, yeah, that's what I was going to ask is which cosm cards do we pull?
Yep. 1 is Cyber Papacy. 2 is going to be Core Earth. If I can get my computer.
And it looks like the cards need to be reshuffled.
Well, before you do that, I have to drop the last one because I had already clicked 5 and clicked yes when you guys said yes, and then so this one needs to be put back in.
Or you can just give that to Lehman.
Or whoever's the next one to draw can pick it up, I suppose.
Why did you not roll? 5d2. There we go. Okay. Sleuth and Bjorn, you get Core Earth. Everybody else, Cyber Papacy.
Oh, joy. Let's see what we got here.
And Core Earth cards get picked up quick. Everybody else is like, oh, one Cyber Papacy, I want Core Earth.
Do we have any casters?
I don't think I'm...
Nope.
But you got 2 extra there, Mr. Lehman.
Yeah, and those unfortunately are the last 2. I don't know. I took the 1 off the table and then I said 3 and it gave me 6.
All right, so
and
I have
Mark,
the next 2
just
cards.
for your own fun, I would like to be attuned. So you tell me if that will be a Core Earth or a Cyber Papacy.
Cyber Papacy.
Oh, yeah, one of each.
Are we master planning the attuned? Anyone?
Oh, we got it. Hold
on. Not I.
Bueller, Bjorn.
Mark, I just want to show you which core earth part I have. I will play it at some point, just whenever you think is most appropriate.
Including a reality-rated foe. Okay. That's nice to know. So
Okay.
let's leave that right there for now, just so I can have a reminder.
And then
Gotcha.
Mark, I've got a question for you also. Would you
Uh-huh.
consider the area that we're in a populated area?
No.
Okay.
This is a rural farm, and if you
I mean, there might be goats.
I'm just saying for
what kind of
heightened
population
paranoia.
you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking at that card right there.
I don't think chickens and goats count.
hang on.
I'll hang.
If you want to, you are not in a populated area. However, if you would like to play that and put that on the table at this time, I will allow it for reasons.
Oh, I'll put it down.
Okay.
Oh, no, everyone gets a possibility. One of those fine cyberpapple possibilities.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We said we had no
5.
spellcasters, right?
Or miracle users.
Right.
Nope.
Does it say you get to discard it?
No.
No,
Mine's
just asking.
mine. I don't get to discard.
Okay.
Mine just says play at scene, spells, blah, and spellcasting. Storm Knights get a possibility. So for me, it is just a.
Your bone.
Yeah.
Well, it was an attuned card anyway, so it's not really that boned.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
It's a placeholder.
Yeah,
Everybody
pretty
grabbing those tasty cyber papacy candies on the table. I still see 3 out there.
I got mine.
Bjorn.
Oh, that's probably me.
And then there's one extra because somebody picked up one at the same
Wow.
time.
Yeah. Roll 20 allowed duplication.
It did. So the attuned is done.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we had a master plan on it.
All right, so.
And the last item of bookkeeping is anybody wounded from the last time because we didn't clear anything up.
You have enough time if you wanted to do some healing. You don't have a day.
Like first aid because of the
First
last
aid, miracles.
Did anyone get wounded from the last combat? I don't remember.
Just shock.
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
if you're wounded, you're carrying that from
The previous
while ago, yeah.
from the previous one. I'm just checking. Okay, cool beans.
All right. So you're standing about 30 meters away from this scene as your El Quiso kind of backs away. He says, "I'll keep the car. You let me know you need me, and we'll get you out of here." But he knows he heard the stories about what happened when you went into Lomopardo. He's like, I need my cab, so I got to move away. So he's backing away. So he's not appearing in this mission.
Are the windows that are in the front there, are they shaded and
They
blocked? Okay. What do you think? We look at the bodies, look at the Peugeot, try to get in?
Yeah, I think we should go look at the bodies. They look like they were burned. We should figure out why.
Go ahead and give me an evidence analysis, Mister. I just walked up to the bodies.
Oh, I would also have walked up with Pierre.
Okay.
Hey, did that one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I am keeping my eyes open around us.
These
Same
buddies,
here.
they look like they were on fire.
Bjorn, if you'd like to give me a find.
Not really, but
Can I give him assist
give
on
it
that?
to you.
Because I want to do the same thing. Keep my eyes open.
Yes,
already
you may
rolled, didn't
assist Bjorn if you like. Well, he rolled. You can give me a
Well,
find.
why
too.
don't you just go on and roll yourself?
No.
Well, okay.
You have toes. Congratulations. You found your big
there's
toe.
burnt bodies here.
That's right.
That's what I
let's see.
said.
And
Sleuth,
I
you got
think this
a
is a farm.
10, Sleuth. Is that the best we got?
I believe that it is. Yeah.
So what you can tell of the bodies,
Mhm.
and you give them a cursory once over. The clothing and the equipment seems to be brand new. Like what's left of it, it's brand spanking new. There's no markings. There's no labels. There's no identification. Their pockets are completely empty, and the interior of the Peugeot is spotless.
This clothing appears to be made of some sort of red material.
It's black. The traditional, I am a covert operative, black clad.
Yeah, I was going with red shirts.
Yes. Yes.
Is the Peugeot? I mean, by mean clean, it's been like the outside's
Do
clean,
we
the
still smell the
inside there's
bleach?
nothing in it.
Well, you got a 10 on your evidence analysis, so
Yeah.
you got what you got. The Peugeot is spotless.
Okay.
These were AVC fighter pilots.
What?
The bodies, they were fighter pilots.
He's going to make a joke out of that. They were fighter pilots?
Yeah, because when they go down, the fighter pilots go down in flame.
Ah, okay. Yes, indeed.
So you say that they go on highway to danger zone, yes?
Skyway to danger zone.
Skyway to danger zone, but that is not the song.
Your English is not very good. Moving
He's horrible.
Bjorn did not have a fine worth a darn.
Nope.
Aiden has toes, and there you go.
Aiden's probably just loading and unloading his pistols just to make sure they got enough rounds in them.
So is this is a garage door or something over here?
That is your traditional roll-up door, large roll-up door, like 15 feet up. It look like you could back a 26-foot box truck in there, 13 foot taller.
Oh, fantastic. Pavel's just going to go over there and see if it's open.
It is not.
Okay.
You do not see a keypad next to this door either.
Yeah.
You do, however, see a keypad next to the man door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should go check that out. See if.
Well, didn't you say bodies are half in and half out? Will the door still be open?
No,
They were
half
at-
in, half out of the Peugeot.
Yeah, they were
Well, I
in the
saw
car.
one door here, so that's why I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I'll go check
I
out
rolled
the
a one.
keypad
Leave
on
me
the door.
Clearly, you rolled a 1. right.
I will go check out the keypad on the door and see if I can figure out how to pick it / figure out the code.
As you reach
Feel
to
like-
pick the door, the hatch that is above the door snaps open, and things begin to crawl out. And we're going to go to rounds as the Soaring Sleuth.
I found the way
is
in,
right here.
their way out.
Yeah. You guys were keeping your eye out, so here we go. This will be a standard scene. Over the top, heroes will go first, and they are up. The approved actions are Intimidate and Taunt.
What do these things look like?
Bugs.
Bugs?
So they are...
And are they all the same?
They are not all the same.
Looks like 5 and 5.
That's what I was thinking, just making sure.
Let's see. Give me just a moment. Okay, so now let's show that one. So this one seems to have a small one of those little blue gas flames right below his what look like kind of mandibles. They're small. They're not like I'm going to attack you with these mandibles, but they look like, I don't know, they might be electrodes that ignite, and you can see it's like got that little as they stomp around with a nozzle on it that's clearly meant to exude a gas or fuel of some kind. And then this little guy, you're not really sure what's going on there. It has some kind of an irised port about roughly 40 millimeters in diameter, right where mandibles ought to be. And they are, in fact, walking along the walls.
All right. Since my turn is not going to affect anybody yet, I am going to use my foreshadow. So I'm going to do my thing.
Okay. Pavel is foreshadowing doom
Mhm.
and gloom for the party. I mean, I'm sure.
Hey, that wasn't a one.
And has Soaring Sleuth told us that there is something to be aware of?
Oh, you
Oh.
see him. It isn't a. He needs to tell you. You
Oh,
see
well,
him.
these are on the outside of the building.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
came
I s-
out of that hatch.
I started walking up
Gotcha.
and they were like, "Oh,
As
Neil."
soon as you touched the keypad, the hatch above the door snapped open, and these things flowed out.
Well, I am going to fly back a little bit, and then
Okay.
I am going to screech at one of each.
Okie dokie.
Need
So,
more. All right. I'm going to look at the next drama. Well, the next. I'm going to keep my 16. I'm going to be looking at some drama cards, and I will hand them to you.
Okay.
I
So
do
these
not
are
get. I do not get to change anything.
your screech is on my dodge, right?
yes.
Your DN is 10.
2. Last roll's a 5. All right. So yes. Then that is a good success.
Okay.
So they are both going to be stymied from being hit by this. And it is AP4 if it matters. And it's 13 for both.
AP4 might matter. Hang on just a second. If, by the way, I vanish or I stop talking or something else ominous happens, I will be coming back. I may or may not be experiencing technical difficulties. We'll see. I don't have any extra stuff. Oh, I do have one extra thing, which I just closed. 2 extra things. Okay, so 13 AP4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so effectively they're let's see. So on the ones with the little blue flame, you have 13 AP4 effectively makes her toughness 6. So that's a wound and 2 shock.
And it is up to you. Normally, that would deafen them if they take a wound, but if they look robotic, I don't know if it matters.
It doesn't matter. That
You
they're on
know,
this
I'm
side.
I'm
they're
not
still there,
sure
never mind.
how you would know that.
No, I'm just telling you. I don't know
Yep.
if it's going to matter.
And the other one is the same, so he is also going to take a wound and 2 shock. And they're still there.
Hmm.
That's the sleuth. Who's next?
Tough little buggers.
Ooh, we should really. The
Um,
future tells me we should wrap this up in 2 rounds.
Oh, you're
Bjorn-
up.
Ideally,
by the
but,
way,
you know.
By the way, you're up. You're up.
Oh,
I did
rolled
roll
my-
the up.
Yeah,
We both.
Okay.
we both did. We both
Yeah,
did.
we both rolled so low on the first.
Exactly.
I barely noticed that the up was there.
I approve. Bjorn, Pierre, Aiden.
Bjorn is going to come up and hit all 4 of these.
Okay.
And I am all out attacking. And you notice that after that big explosion on the top of the hill, he seems to be moving faster and is leaping into action here with his axe. This means I ignore the first 4 points of penalties on multi-targeting or multi-actioning. Oh, excuse me, just on multi-targeting, and I'm also getting the +4 for all-out attacks. So that means, check my math, I think I still have a +2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
You're
what
ignoring- you're
nifty
ignoring
thing
4.
did Bjorn add because he learned how to move really, really quickly when threatened with?
Oh, I'm
first strike?
no, yes, I got a new mutation.
Yeah,
So,
I know that
I
mutation.
have springing leap. Yeah, I have springing leap. So
I plan on getting that on my mutant as well.
yes, it's a very
because
nice
why
one.
not?
Well, because
Exactly.
if you have 1 mutation, you should have 2.
Mhm.
That's the real answer.
Okay.
Because you don't have well, because the debilitating mutation only comes on the odds, so
Yeah.
you only have to roll for the first and the third.
Huh.
And
Okay.
I have 2 disabling mutations. So, oh damn it! My total roll was a 10, so that's actually a 16.
It's going to be a +3 total.
But I'm
Zero.
going to actually spend a possibility because I really want to just go in and nail these things. So I'm gonna. This time I will add everything correctly.
You sure you're spending that cyber papacy possibility?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Just saying, you only have one of those.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So that's a 22.
Okay. That is an outstanding success.
Okay. So that is
Do you have any AP?
no.
Your number then is going to be an 18.
Okay, I start at a 17, so I will just roll it for each of them. Trademark is my next one.
Ones are the only things that kill you then. And by kill you, I mean don't kill me.
Yeah. Did it go through? Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Robert, you
Okay.
said you started at a 17. I see the rolling starts at a 15.
Well, I think he's saying
Oh, with the
2
2D
bonus
dice. Nice, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Snake eyes would have been a problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. I see.
Bjorn smashes and parts and bits fly everywhere as drone bodies rain to the pavement, flopping for a little bit as the last semblances of electronic impulses move their little twitchy legs. Who's next?
Well, since nobody's in range of those 4 up there on the top, I guess I'll go ahead and shoot at them.
Okay.
That'll be a 6. Make my -6 to the attack.
Yep.
Make sure I got the right one. Alright. What did we say their defense was?
10.
Oh, you're also up.
Yeah, I just
And you're up.
didn't even think about that. Thank you for the reminder.
Bjorn, did you get an up in there, or did you just run straight to the...
Last
he
roll
upped.
was
No, I did the up.
Okay.
17.
Except you did a
Yeah.
possibility instead of an
There
up,
we go.
but that's okay.
No, he did both.
So that's
I did both.
That's only,
Oh my, look at that.
yeah, but it's still a good success, right?
That is a good success or 2 off of an outstanding, but you don't have cards, so your option is a possibility if you want to get to outstanding.
Oh yeah, actually, you did, Robert. You did actually hit possibility for both. You didn't hit an up for the first one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not worrying about it.
Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, if I wasn't grabbing Mike's, trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me grab it.
You grabbing Mike's what?
Possibility.
He's trying to steal my cards.
Oh, cards. Yeah, cards. Not after 9 yet.
Exactly.
Mark, shame on you. Still not high enough.
20, that's
come
it
on.
on the nose.
That's that's on the nose. That you said. Yeah, you said
Yeah.
I need 2 more points, not 3 more points. All right.
2.
And you said their toughness was what?
Do you have any AP?
2.
You have AP 2. Their toughness is a 6.
All right. Can we just let that bleed over on the rest of them?
No.
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
You hit the battery just right, and the thing just comes apart.
Give me a little splashdown
That was
on the others.
That was a Monday Friday drone.
All right, there's 3. There's the third one. And this is the
One more.
Should be the last one. There we go.
Jeez.
Man.
Save some of that.
What was that? 4 rounds I need to take off of.
Yeah. Are you double tap?
Actually, 8 rounds. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. There we go.
All right.
Mike, I think we might have it wrapped up in 2 rounds. Just letting you know.
Aiden.
Yes.
Excuse me, Pierre.
I will shoot at these 2 here.
That's not going to get it done.
Well, he's still up.
That's not going to get it done.
Wow.
I stick with my statement.
We're okay. We can this is round.
Like,
Good.
That's your final answer?
yep.
Okay. So I get to go now.
Remember,
Cool.
Mark, I've got your next card for your drama.
You do. If you want to hand it to me,
I will hand it to you.
I can put it in my. If you want to hand them all to me, just remind me when
Sure.
it's
There's the first
that,
one.
that I have it in hand.
I'm going to keep these 2 just in case I foreshadow again.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so here's what we have going on. So the little guy with the 40 mic iris, you hear a little boom, and out pops a small sphere.
Grenade. Oh, wait.
That is grenade.
So sad. And the damage to him, I didn't even stymie him, and he sucked. He kind of tossed it off to the side, and then this little guy goes. And Sleuth, you're the one that got on the keypad, and so he runs over to you and ignites his flamethrower and hoses you down. Oh, jeez, look at that. But he kind of has a glitch in one of his legs that's throwing him off, and so he's
Trips over
all
whatever.
the flame comes out to your right and just.
It is a little lighter with a leg.
Trips over the unexploded disruptor thing.
And that is everything for me. Go ahead and play cards into your pools, and I will play the card I have in hand.
There you go.
You warily engage. Heroes will go first, and they can be fatigued. The approved actions are attack and defend.
Now, I'm going to go after the one up there that tried to throw a little ball at us.
Oh, he didn't try. He threw it. He just didn't do it well, and it's definitely a grenade. He's launching grenades at that little iris orifice he's got.
Okay. But I'm going to still go over to him and all out attack him.
Sure. Not that it's going to matter, but we'll just put you at very vulnerable because you are.
Ah! Mishap.
Oh, look at that. As you swing at him, you trip over the parts that you've scattered from your first attack and stumble. And as you stumble, your axe goes skittering across the pavement to land in front of the Peugeot.
Okay.
But you're still engaged with that one, just unarmed.
Yes.
Is there any magic on your battle axe?
Nope.
Okay.
This is not a contradiction.
Okay.
Can't say that I'm very
Heavy
familiar with
sigh.
that type of battle style, but I guess maybe it works.
All right, who's next?
I will pull my brass knuckles and try to punch this thing. See how that goes.
Okay. A punch on the flamer drone. That is going to be a standard success. You're 1 point off of a good.
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
That is 9 points of damage without AP on this one.
That is a couple of points of shock. And it seems to shudder just a little bit as
That's
it
fine.
takes the shock.
I will then move away from it. Actually,
Becoming-
yeah, I'll become vulnerable. You said
Okay.
his Bjorn's battle axe was like over this way, so I'll go.
Yeah,
move
it's in front of the Peugeot,
Sure.
correct.
I will go move over that way as though I'm going to pick it up and toss it back to Bjorn.
Whoa, what just happened?
I don't know what just happened.
I now have everything on 2 screens. It's just over. I have no idea what I've done.
Magic?
No, I mean,
Man.
like,
Someone's hacking the planet.
no, my screens are screwed. I mean, I am
No.
completely. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see what's happened. Somehow I started the magnifier. And
Oh,
I've got a 2-screen setup, and everything on the right-hand screen suddenly filled 2 screens. And then as I moved my mouse, everything was scrolling around, and you guys, your heads were like this big. It was amazing. Okay, we're back.
that's how
that
normally
was
we
Bjorn.
watch the show.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to do that. I'm not going to dig into that. Some nifty keyboard stroke. All right, so Sleuth's over there. Let me go ahead and give you a vulnerable tag because I might want to hit you.
Well, vulnerable tag.
Yeah. All right, and who's in next?
They're still in melee, right? Let's see.
The flame bug is not in
This
melee.
one's not.
No,
Okay.
the flame.
I thought
the
he
flame
got
drone
right
is
up
not.
on.
He did, but I moved away from him.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the vulnerable on you, so I didn't see it.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. You're the other direction. My bad. So I will go ahead and just. I'm just gonna shoot. Well, is anybody else left to go?
Oh yeah.
I do, but I'm gonna wait to see
What
you
happens
do.
with you?
Oh, I'm just okay. Then I'll just shoot the one that's got nobody next to him.
Pierre's having performance anxiety at the moment.
No, Pierre wants to flourish with finish with a flourish.
There we go.
That is a good success.
All right, so it's 2BD.
One.
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 BD?
Oh well,
One.
he might
You
be
said good.
unless you're a sniper.
One. No, one. I haven't gotten that one yet. Yet. And you said toughness on that's a 6.
It is with AP2.
2 and 4. And that's a success. I'll go ahead and draw a card.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Attack was approved, wasn't it?
Pavo, Pierre.
Okay, now I will draw my rapier, and I will attack the thing with grenades in it because that sounds like a smart idea.
That is one off of a good success. What's your base damage?
Is a 16.
AP2, I see.
Yeah, AP2.
That will be enough.
Well, it looks like I don't have to do anything at the moment.
Yes.
I will start up my telekinesis just in case something else jumps at us right now.
Okay.
It started at least.
Okay. We are out of rounds at this point. There are
Okay.
a plethora of parts and drones lying on the ground around you.
Cursing, I will go and pick up my battle axe or my axe.
Okay.
I'll walk
Oh.
up and assist, I guess, a sleuth in trying to check this lockout and try to open it up.
Okay.
I'll
Almost
look at the parts.
Pavel's going to look at the drum parts also.
Okay. So, lock people, how about a computers test? You're going to have to get a DN10 computers test to hack that.
Okay.
And those of you who are inspecting the drones, feel free to give me an evidence analysis.
Mark, just curious, the hole or panel that these things came out of, does it look big enough that we would be able to go back in through it?
Nah, not really.
Okay, just checking.
All right, well, I'll just go ahead and roll the computers to assist you.
Okay.
I don't assist, nor do I hinder.
These look like they are semi-autonomous. Pavel, they appear to be. Ooh, sleuth. That's more than sufficient. You don't need to put anything on that. I say that. Make sure. Yeah, you're fine. You have successfully hacked the front door and it pops open. Pavel, you notice that they appear to be semi-autonomous. There is definitely a controlling computer somewhere. You don't know a lot about what's behind it, but they have a little bit of small decision-making abilities within themselves, target selection, that kind of thing. But it doesn't look like they have any kind of an environmental protocols that you can tell. It just looks like they're basic protections and things. They go to locations and defend areas and execute simple instructions, but get to make their own targeting. Seems to be their AI. What am I going to blow up? What am I going to burn? Kind of thing. As you open the door, it swings open rather easily, revealing a room behind the door. A low cubicle area behind that little cube farm. That very front two seem to have a lower wall, almost like they would be wow, straight from the bottle, huh, Dan? Tough day.
I mean, I'm the only one that drinks it, so no sense wasting dirty a cup.
It looks like you could that front cube with the low wall could be a receptionist cube or something along those lines. But from outside the building you can't really tell much else.
Okay. Well, we should definitely head in.
All right, as we move in, let's go ahead and call that a scene and do the card thing. We are still at 4 cards, so let's see. Aiden's going to need to discard one before we can go do anything else.
There we go.
Okay, so Aiden is discarding. Damn, come on, screen.
Ooh, step
Oh,
D
a step
card.
D. Nobody wants that one, huh?
And
I'm
step
taking the step D.
Okay, so
I rarely keep step A's and B's because they're very
they seem to come up
common.
a little more, yeah.
Yeah, but
Most-
D's don't.
Yeah, A's are good for people who have situational awareness, but
yes.
Yeah.
All
I'm also going to get I
All right, it's
traded, but
it's
now
recycle
I'm
time.
getting
yeah. Does anyone have situational awareness?
No.
no.
Okay. Because I have an A that I could. I don't know if I want to hold on to it.
There's
but,
a willpower on the table if you want to trade for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that willpower.
Now there's a second wind on the table. All right, so going once, going
You know what?
twice.
I don't know if that's going to be handy because we haven't changed our shock yet.
Yeah.
I see something in the future happening. I had two.
Are you thinking about that second wind there, Jim?
No, I was thinking I'm just going to recycle my step A and draw a card, but I know you have two, so you can just pass me one because you have two from the deck. So
I do. So the first one is boom, inspire.
oh well, that's convenient. Anyone have a master plan?
Yeah.
No, but I think I'll recycle. I'm gonna recycle drive offensively.
So you get Mark's other card.
So I'll draw another card.
You do.
Unless
Oh,
you.
so you have another card to pop out?
Yep.
All right.
Glory.
All right.
Drive offensively gone in 3, 2, 1, gone. Second wind gone as well. All right, so
I will go ahead and play the Inspire as we walk in the room. Even though we don't have a master plan, it's still a point for everybody.
Can't disagree.
You know, it's pretty inspiring to see.
you'd like to, but what's the point?
It's pretty inspiring to see the sleuth, you know, from the Nile Empire suddenly hack a computer that he's barely
Not
ever
familiar
seen
with
before.
it. Yeah.
Right. He suddenly got some computer skills from somewhere. Nobody, you know,
5. There
it's
we
like
go. 5.
breaking into rooms in the cyberpath as he taught him something.
I saw things like this that had lots of colored lights and they blinked and moved. And let's see if I can make them blink and move like I saw it before.
Mhm.
Look, I can.
I need some of these for my cave. I mean, my lair.
It's like looking at the Star Trek mainframe from the original series and then assuming you know how to program in COBOL.
Yeah. No. He has his steampunk cyber deck with him.
Nice. All right, so sleuth's in there poking around. Sure enough, you have 5 doors. The cubbies do look like day-to-day farm operations in Spanish.
I looked in the cubicle specifically for post-it notes,
It's easy. Yeah, first cube you come to.
just because I really want post-it notes on my equipment list.
I'm glad we could complete you there, Lehman. Just part of the many services we offer here.
I'm now imagining Pierre literally like killing enemies and like writing a post-it note on it and just, "You've been Pierre'd."
Nice.
The post-it note hero or bandit, take your pick. All right, so what are you doing?
Anything else look interesting in those cubicle areas? That
Pretty much cubes.
Well, this way is going to be that truck. This way might be like an office or something like that
Do they have any?
because I want to
windows
stay
between
away
the
from
offices?
noise. What'd you say, Dan?
Any windows between this room and the offices?
Well, so
I know
this
some do usually.
this window here seems to span across the wall from this side to this side.
Yeah, it's saying, is there any windows?
Interior windows.
Oh,
here
looking into
or
the offices?
here?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. So I know some office complexes tend to do that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, well, check
It
these two
kinda-
doors this way first before we go deeper in.
doesn't matter to me. Do any of them appear to have locks or keypads on them?
Locks.
Or are there also nameplates?
No nameplates. This is a low tech kind of thing.
All right. I'll stand to the side of the door and grab the handle and see if it turns.
It does not. It's locked.
All right. Well, then let's come pick it.
I'm going to go hide in this cubby.
Okay.
What you're picking?
Bjorn, you're still
mine's-
outside. You staying outside? Hello?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to move up.
Okay.
I'm an 11.
Oh.
I'm shadowing everyone for right now.
I'm one higher than you.
Okay, I'll help you then.
All right. I just make sure before I rolled.
Easy.
Oh, I'm assisting technically.
Oh, okay.
So that's what one.
You assist.
I assist well.
That's 2 people. So you count as 3 total people, which gives you a +2 on your roll, sir. It's not rocket science. That's all it needed.
Okay.
Okay.
It opens
Good,
up and
because that
it
was
appears to
terrible.
be a large managerial style office. It's got a large desk in it, small meeting table, bookcases, credenza. The office. This is not a. There's not a. Even your eye can tell that these are not high dollar office furnishings. These are functional.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the documents here also written in Spanish?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, then.
There's some you can tell that there's some Spanish. There's also a little bit of English, and some French. And
I'll
but
look
it's all
around.
shipping stuff.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's anything of interest but I don't speak anything but English, so.
Okay.
Is there anything in there that's like a locked drawer, or is the credenza locked?
Yeah.
Yes, they're all locked on
Yeah.
drawers and stuff.
Oh, well, then we should open those.
Mm-hmm. That's where the important stuff is.
Yep. I'll assist you again, Dan.
Okay.
Or not. My
Okay.
turn to low roll.
You almost break his picks. That's enough. You pop the locks easily enough. These are desk locks. You can almost look at them with a paperclip hard and they open. It's HR files, clearly personnel records, books on balance sheets, incoming bills due. Nothing. I mean,
Nothing pops out.
and your high school Spanish comes into play, and you see words like apples, and shipping and weights, and it's all.
Yeah, there's a
It's
reason
all
I was sent to
produce
Japan and
related.
not Mexico.
Hmm?
So there's a reason I was sent to Japan and not Mexico.
The HR folders, are there any pictures of people along with them?
In a section that seems to indicate probably terminated people, there are some images. Just nothing that leaps out of of any of the files at you as you search through them.
And these are mostly paper files, so they're not like on a computer or anything like that, right?
It appears that these are files that have been printed, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got to have a hard copy for something.
Is there a computer around?
Sure.
Are they? I assume they're password protected.
Oh yeah.
Can I
They're
hack
not even on.
Can I hack? Oh, can I turn it on?
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
on the post-it note on the monitor.
Can I hack the planet?
If you would like to try and hack the planet, sure.
You want me to help?
While they're hacking that, I'll move up to the next door.
Are you hacking it with fingers, or are you hacking it with CyberPapple?
Oh, with fingers.
Okay.
I don't have CyberPapple stuff.
I assist.
I disconnect.
In the process,
You're not supposed to jam keyboard. What are you doing?
knock the key. There's a commotion as Pavel disconnects and knocks the keyboard and the monitor off the desk, and he's kind of like, "Well, this is antiquated. Why am I doing this?" You reach back for where you think the neural interface should be in the back of your skull, and it's for some reason not there.
Or pick up the mouse and try to talk into it for voice recognition.
No. He's feeling a lot more at home in the CyberPapple.
Happy Starbucks.
Yeah. Feeling a lot more at home in the CyberPapple reality.
I will just calm down for a moment.
We'll give you a minute before you get to reconnect or try. What else are we doing? As Pavel takes a seat out in the
While they
cubicle
were goofing
farm.
off the computer, I figured I'd check the next room. Talk,
Okay,
I assume?
which one?
Next
that
one
one?
up.
Yeah.
Since I am shadowing everyone, and knowing he's about to open a door, I will come and back him up.
Sure.
Yeah, any door I open, I'm opening it with me on the side of it, not in front of it.
It doesn't take much to open. I'm not even going to make you roll. It doesn't take
Oh.
much to open. This is a meeting area. It looks like a large conference table with about 8 seats around it. But again, very utilitarian. They don't even have cyber video conferencing stuff. In fact, you're not even seeing any hard light hologram emitters. Typically, that would be in a cyber papal building. Which strikes you as a little odd.
Okay. No notepads with writing on it laying around the desks or tables?
Nope.
Or the conference table. There's nothing in here of any importance. I guess let's check the other direction. How are they doing on that computer in there?
You don't want no.
He's
Go ahead and give me a reality roll there, Pavel. See
he's,
how things
he's
go.
fine. He's perfectly fine.
Almost.
He's fine. Just breathe, relax, let it
Yeah,
in.
you're not in combat. So after a few more minutes, you manage to connect. I'm
I'll
not
just
gonna
sit there for a moment.
Yeah, I'm not. You're out of it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Rubbing his earlobes. Woosah.
I-
Woosah.
Woosah.
No, that's Pan Pacific. He starts singing his Hail Mary. Hail Mary.
I want to try to break into the computer and not disconnect.
What do you do?
Oh yeah, it's no problem at all. I mean, this thing, they still have password set up as their password, capital P.
With a one at
just-
the end.
Password 123.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
poking through it, and it's oddly enough, it's farm related stuff. Couple of inappropriate searches.
Well, they found the proper way to make goats.
Yeah.
It's the Farm
Just-
Tycoon game is on there.
Farmville.
Yes,
Yeah,
Farmville,
Farmville.
yeah.
I changed the home page from farmers only to musketeers only.
Nothing of interest that you see on
Okay.
there. Just it's pretty benign.
Then Oregon Trail. Oh wait.
The last person
Ah,
played this died of
dysentery.
dysentery.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a smaller version of the manager's office.
All right. Well, keep going clockwise, I suppose.
Okay.
Each time, like I said, not opening the door with me in front of it.
Yep, I got it. So why don't you give me a roll on this door, please?
Will do.
Has it been enough time that I would have recovered my shock at this point?
Absolutely. It's easy. It's not that easy.
Do you have problems over there? I can come
Yeah,
up.
this one's giving me a little bit of a issue. You want to come try it?
Sure. I'll head
I'll
over
show
there.
him what I did, and it didn't work. So, yeah,
Nah.
you're not doing any better than I am.
Would you
This
like me
isn't
to
Skyrim.
pick the
You
lock?
can't just like wiggle it and turn, wiggle it and turn.
Hey, Bjorn, would you pick the lock door, please?
Go pick
Yes,
the lock.
If you want
Bjorn.
me to, I will pick the lock. And if you get out of the way, I will take out my battle axe and open the door.
Pick the lock.
That was gonna be the next message.
Just give me a damage roll with 1 BD. If you would like to go for 2 BD, you can roll an attack roll, but you have the potential to disconnect.
No, I'll just.
Clearly, I was confused, Aiden, and I did exactly what you did.
I don't know what the toughness of the door is.
And not tremendously.
I'm just going to go in and roll it.
Oh, that's
so-
more than enough. Yeah, it freaking, you splinter the thing and it goes in and
Well,
reveals
I guess
another.
that's one way to get the door open.
Yes, the door has been picked.
He's picked
Viking
lock, left our
lock
cold
pick.
away.
Yeah. I just picked the handle up off the ground and lay it on the desk nearby or something.
We should keep that lock. That's a good lock.
You'll want this later.
Or, Bjorn will go and get some tape and tape the lock back in place.
I'll use it to practice later. Apparently, I need to work on this kind of lock a little more.
Okay.
Clearly.
All right, what do we got in here? Apparently, should be something important. It took 3 of us to open it.
Well, this one actually doesn't
Well,
is
it's the
locked.
fucking bathroom. Damn.
Hey, how do you think all those dungeons got emptied in the first place? You never find the loo, do you? They all took residence and exploded and died.
Mm.
Actually, I played a dungeon that actually had the world's largest dungeon, which was a while ago.
Uh-huh.
It actually
Oh, yeah.
had a room that was the bathroom.
When somebody pointed that out to me back in the day, I started putting a room somewhere that was always
The privy.
dedicated to that, just because.
And
There's
right
an
underneath it
old
should be the
mod-
gelatinous cube.
No, Nia Otu.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there is an old module from the '80s where there were bathrooms at reasonable locations around this incredibly large castle. I'll have to think what that damn module is.
Well, I mean, it's just too easy.
All
to
right,
sneak
so you
into
got a
dungeon.
hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who wants to take point? I say the dwarf.
I will be
'cause, you
more
know,
than
something
happy
comes
to.
Yeah, I volunteer Bjorn.
Okay, I will be more
Volunteer
than happy to
Bjorn.
go first.
out. All right. I'll follow second.
All right, so who is going to follow Bjorn?
Aiden will take right behind him.
All right, and
That
who
way I
is
can
following
duck behind
Aiden?
him, use him for cover.
Pavel Sleuth. Pavel's
We'll
reconnected.
go in last.
That's fine.
Okay, so Sleuth is
Fourth in line.
right. Oops. So you have a door and then some kind of a window, and you can't really tell what's through the window from here.
No, go up and look through the window.
Okay.
Do you need a boost?
No.
Uh,
He's not a dwarf.
Looking around, Mark, are there any cameras inside?
Why don't you give me a find roll? It is
Look, 14.
conspicuously absent.
Okay. They're not worried about security here. Yes.
I think they wanted to make sure the cyber police did not see what they were doing.
Hey, Mr. Sleuth, do you want to go forward?
Poke, poke.
Oh, I think Mr. Sleuth is not on camera. I
Nope,
can
he
see
stepped
that.
away.
Come over here.
So yes, we're going to open the door with Mr. Sleuth. We're going to put him in front of it. We're just going to have him try the handle, and when it blows up, we'll just tell him that we martyred him and moved on.
Yeah,
It was all Mike's idea.
Yep. That's right. That's what
So-
you get for putting me in charge.
That's right.
What do I see through this window?
So you got a little desk. There's a log book that it has some Spanish writing on it. That do you speak any Spanish?
Nope.
Okay. There's a chair, a little rolly chair. You can see two other doors, both of which have keypads on them. This door has a keypad as well.
Can I check my phone, see if it's got Google Translate on it?
Your burner phone?
This kind of looks like a security office.
Oh, you got monitors in there?
Nobody is in there.
We haven't seen any cameras, so no need for monitors. Well, we're going to stand out here in the hallway, or we're going to head in.
Well, let's head in.
We'll check the door, see if it's locked.
It is indeed locked.
Do you want to
As I
unlock
said,
this one too, or shall I
As
try
I said,
it
there's a
first?
keypad.
No, you seem to have been having a great deal of fun trying to play with locks. So,
Alright, so I have an electronic lockpick. I'm going to use lockpicking.
We
for
will give
this,
you a
or-
+1 for the sleuth just assisting. No extra effort.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Click. No worries.
Pop that back off again,
all.
switch a few wires around, close it back up.
Door's open. What would you like to do?
Bjorn will go in just in case there is a threat here. So,
I'll
Okay.
come in behind him, make sure the room's, well, it's a small room, but still make sure it's clear. Make sure there's nobody hiding under the desk.
There is not.
I will make sure this his hood is covering his head and looking for cameras as he walks around because this is weird.
Okay.
There's no camera here. What do you think, Pierre? Normally your camera's all over the place, yes?
Yes, it is highly suspicious.
So which door you want to go to first, Braun? You want to go to the one you're at, or this one down here?
Hey, why don't you give me a find roll? Bjorn, you can give me a find roll too, if you like.
I will be happy to give
7.
you one, whether it does anything.
Let's see. Find
Nah,
is
you're fine.
find.
Keep going.
Would a
Why don't
10
you
be of any benefit?
Might be.
Well, I'll go ahead and pop a willpower out then.
What did you give me? You gave me. What did you give me?
Willpower?
Willpower.
Ah, it's down below because I'm zoomed in a little bit.
Sorry.
Okay. You do, in fact, notice that in the corner back behind this door right here, there is one of those little fisheye jobs. And, dude, it's small. Like button camera size small. And, in fact, you're noticing now there's a pattern in the, you know those how the ceiling tiles have those little holes in them? And they look like somebody took a shotgun to the ceiling tiles and they just have these little holes all over the place.
Yeah.
One of those little holes is a fisheye button camera.
Well, I'll point that out to the rest of the group. Well,
Bjorn will
It's-
purposefully flip off the camera.
well, there's no camera, no screens in here monitoring it, so they're being monitored from somewhere else. And they know we're here, if there's anybody here watching them.
Hence the reason Bjorn is purposefully flipping it off.
Well, you know.
All right, so
By the way, the pad next to the door that Bjorn's standing in front of has some words written on it. Do you read English and Spanish or French, Bjorn?
I speak French and English.
It's saying security lockdown in 2 languages. You assume that
Okay.
the Spanish is saying the same.
This says security lockdown. Something bad must have happened. So let's open this door.
Well, you know,
is there a computer
there
on the
were
desk
bodies
next to us?
burned out there. Well, you want me to come check out up?
Yes.
Is there a computer on the desk there, or no?
Let's see. You don't see one? No?
Okay.
Nope, no computers in here. There is the notepad on the desk, some pencils or pens, and the pad on the side of the door that Bjorn is standing in front of that says security lockdown, and the keypad in front of the door that you haven't checked yet
Does the notepad have anything written on it?
in Spanish.
And nobody here speaks Spanish. Well, ain't that just grand? The door
Hey,
next
did you-
to me.
Did you check for, secret button for security guy? Underneath desk?
With a 10, I don't know if I would have found one.
Well, you weren't really looking for that. It was more the camera that you found. If you look under the desk, there is in fact one of those little buttons that, if you press it, the front door, right here, goes.
He's security button. It's good to know, yes?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. That
every
is
little
all.
bit of knowledge is helpful.
Well, Nick,
Oh, I forgot to. They might
How
be
many of
listening
these
too.
fisheye cameras do we see in here? Just the 2?
Forgot.
Just one.
The one behind the door? I thought
Just,
you said there was
just
one
the
in
one
ceiling.
right up in the ceiling on the corner there.
Ah, okay, in the ceiling. But gotcha.
Yeah, it's in the ceiling. You figure it can get this entire room if it's got the right fisheye lens on it. They don't need more than one.
I'll just reach up and smack it with the butt of the pistol.
I was going to say, why don't you take
Jam it
tile
up into
down?
the.
What was that?
Follow-
Oh no, it's
follow the-
jammed up into the ceiling tile.
Oh. Is there a taking the ceiling tile off? Is there a wire?
So
connecting
you're going to
the
have
camera.
to. The ceiling tile itself is kind of anchored in there. You're going to have to work on it. It's not like the traditional suspended ceiling. It's not just tiles sitting. This is actually secured from above somehow.
Okay, so I have an outstanding success on my telekinesis. So I have a strength 14.
Yeah, you pop it loose. There are, in fact, wires that go into over the wall of this into this room here.
And maybe we go into that room first. Yes, or secured room.
Disable the camera first so you don't know which door we're going through first.
Oh, you jammed it up inside the tile. It's disabled. It's seeing the inside of a tile.
So
And yes.
You're good with your listening, aren't you there, Sleuth?
Yeah, I can
Put
try.
your ear to the door here and see if there's any movement inside.
I will pull out my conical earpieces and put them over my ears, and then give a listen through the door.
Those are good for a scene, right?
They are.
And then they don't work anymore, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
I'm really good at activating right at the end of one scene.
Just checking. Okay, so you turn it on and you put it up against that door right there, and you don't hear anything.
Is it this door you're doing it to?
Yes.
The one down. You said the wires went that way, right?
Over that wall, correct.
All right, so let's open that door.
Side of the door, reach out and grab the handle.
It is locked.
Of course it is.
Does it have a keypad on it, or is it just
It
another
does have a
lock?
keypad.
All right, so
Do the same.
You're
Yep.
going to need to use your computer skill on this one.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's all you, brother.
all right.
I will help.
This is a DN12. This one seems to be a little more complicated than the others.
I do not help.
All right.
No, push the button. No, not that button. That button.
Do you have that?
I have an
willpower?
action.
Yeah,
I have an
would you like
action.
Oh, I've got the
Okay.
willpower.
Yeah, sure.
Give me a card.
Okay, so you're at a 14 currently. Is that
Actually, it's at an 11.
Right, but with the willpower, it becomes 14.
Oh, okay.
You are currently 3 off of a good success.
Do you want the
you
action?
Hit pound at the end.
Oh,
Oh, okay, so we have a good success on the nose. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think so.
So as you work your magic on the computer inside the keypad, you manage to get the door open, and at the last second, you a little help from Pavel, you notice that there's a circuit you didn't see that you bypass, and if you hadn't, you realize that you would have set off the breach protocols on this room, but you bypassed that.
Good idea with pound.
And clearly that breach protocol would have transmitted to the local constabulary that the break-in is happening and would have alerted church police to your presence. But you bypassed that. You also notice there's another, you managed to work your way into a secondary subsystem that actually operates there's some kind of other door, and you're not sure what it is, but there's another door inside this room. Come on, Pinger. There we go. Inside this room somewhere that was locked that you managed to set to open. And you're not sure what it is exactly that you found, but there's another, it looks like a door, and it was locked, but you just, on your way out, you're like, let me click that because we want all these things open.
All right. Well, let's get in and investigate this room.
Okay.
Do the findy.
This office has a couple of desks and a console in it. Let me see if have I forgotten to show you some things. Maybe I'm just clipping through my little book here, and no, I have not shown you anything. Good. You see a table, just a desk, just a standard desk with a chair and a computer on this side. Another standard desk with a chair on this side. This is a two-person console with a number of monitors that are active and showing. Some of them are dark. Some of them are not working at all. Some of them are lit and showing you some scenes. And then there is a cupboard right here, and it looks like one of those cupboards that's got a flat surface where the coffee pot goes, and then a drawer for the creamer and the K cups and all that, and then a cupboard below that you can store pots and pans and stuff in it. Except there's no coffee pot on this; it's just sitting there. Very odd.
Is there
Are you
anything
going to make
currently
some
showing?
coffee?
And there's no coffee pot. The top bank of monitors shows you the structure you're going through now, and the bottom bank is completely dark. And there are labels on everything, but you don't speak Spanish, so. You do see a monitor for a large warehouse dock area with a big roll-up door, floor-to-ceiling roll-up door, that's to the right, and then another one directly across from the camera, and then that's flanked by two man doors, and then some odd protrusions about 10 feet up off the ground on the wall by each man door.
Is there anything that the cables on the monitors are feeding into?
Well, you can't see any. The monitors
Okay.
are inside a housing. You just see the screens, that traditional angled thing with the banks of screens. And the top bank of screens is lit, and some of them have multiple screens on them, like multiple tiled windows, and then the bottom bank is completely dark.
I will look under the desk for the server that is going to be inevitably there, because that's where people put servers.
That is where people put servers.
For no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hot down there and dusty.
Mm-hmm. I will look around to see if I can figure out where that door was that I somehow thought I opened with the security panel, but don't see here.
Well, the only thing that you see that's openable. Well, no, that's openable is the coffee thing.
Yeah. That's where I was going to go to check out and figure out what seems to be going on with that. Because
you open the drawer, there's not really anything. There's pens and office supplies in the top drawer, but you open the cupboard door and there's an office safe.
Oh, I will work on that.
There's no working. You turn the handle and it opens.
Oh, okay.
It's open.
Check it out and see what's inside.
So inside you find a manual that says it says something in Spanish. Yeah, it says something in Spanish.
Man, if only we had somebody.
So it's a manual.
Oh.
I broke Dan. Yay!
Anybody want a martyr card? Anybody at all? Mike, anybody want a martyr card?
Sure. Only if I can play it. Only if I can play it right now.
Right now. There are also some badges that say they're blue badges that have a single word written on them that you don't. And if you flip it over on the back side, there's an English version. It says visitor.
Okay.
How many?
Take the.
6.
Take all those.
Okay.
And we'll take said sheaf of papers that we don't understand.
Well, it's a manual of some kind.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's to, so
Okay.
It's in a safe. It's got to be important.
Does it have pictures? Diagrams?
It does, in fact, have some pictures on it, and it seems to be talking about computer systems and doors, perhaps cameras, perimeters of buildings, and
So this is how we run our computer system, maybe, by trying to figure out what the diagrams are saying.
This might be how we shut down all of our security systems. But
if you want to give me a computer's role, you might be able to suss out what the computer aspect of it, in a broad sense, has to
In a
do.
broad sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
without, knowing anything.
I will help the sleuth.
I will
not
not
help the
roll
sleuth.
so I don't hurt the sleuth.
I am helping by not helping. Oh yeah, this is absolutely it's a computer, it's a security protocols manual for how the computer systems would operate and what would happen with door systems and access points. There's a whole section on some stuff that you really don't understand that doesn't have a lot of pictures, except that you see a couple of pictures that you do recognize for the 2 drones that you defeated outside. And there's another picture of another drone that you see. Does it give you the names of the drones when I show you the character
I
sheet?
don't recall seeing the name.
It
Yes,
did,
it does.
Because the
Whatever-
grenade
Yeah.
drone said grenade drone.
Okay. Hang on just a second then. Let me see if I've got the
Yeah, whatever you
Put
name
up.
the character sheet, when you show the character sheet, it gives that name.
Yeah. Okay.
Fiercely changing the name to El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Not a grenade drone.
The
It-
other
it-
drone.
it's another drone, and it seems to have where the grenade drone. Oh, here we go. I will see if I can do this. I don't think it. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That's the
Oh,
image you
okay.
see.
It's a spider tank drone
Oh.
without
you're
enough
right.
legs.
Is there anything in the picture that indicates the size?
They all seem. It seems to be in that same section with the grenade drone and the flamer drone.
Oh, the same size. He's fine. They have little pea shooter. He's fine. Like a 22.
His little pea shooter.
Pew,
Mhm.
pew.
Because the
It's
first
just-
one dropping grenades was all fine too, right?
Yes, he's a little thingy. Yes, he says have one grenade. This have like what, 2, 3 bullets. A little Derringer. You know, Doc Holliday.
Doc
I
Holliday
play-
drone.
I
Excellent.
play poker. You're cheating.
I'm renaming this. I'm totally renaming this Doc Holliday drone.
Mhm.
No, in memorial to Mike. I mean,
Apollo, after
believe
I play the
Doc-
martyr card. Yeah.
That's right.
I believe Doc Holliday was pretty dangerous, even if he only had Derringer.
Oh yeah, I did
right.
not say it wasn't dangerous. It just have a little pea shooter.
What else are we doing?
Is there a
Nothing else
like
in
a
here
server
that you
somewhere
note?
over here or?
Yeah.
Okay, can I rip it open? Well, I mean by rip it open, take it open and steal the hard drives.
Sure.
Okay. Is evidence?
Well, do we want to see if it's possible to turn on bottom monitors?
It's too late. You already ripped
Well,
out
you'll
the
have
hard
to
drive.
convince Pavel to put the hard drive back in.
But
Yeah,
they have hard drive. Oh, okay. I just like put it in the computer. Like, it doesn't fit. I'm sorry. I just joking. Oh wait a minute. It don't fit.
Mike,
oh,
give
no.
me a.
Would you like a computer's roll?
I do want a computer's roll.
To see how bad he butchered all the
How's
wires
that?
when he did it.
Okay, so he managed to take the drive out without damaging the system. So if you want to put the drive back in, you could put the drive back in.
Yes,
And
I would like to put it back on and see if we could at least turn on the monitors to see
Yeah.
whatever it is that they're looking at.
Oh
you
no,
were-
it's
I
fine.
was
It's
absolutely going
little
to
drums.
bone this computer roll. If you flubbed your, how do I take the hard drive roll out? If you give me a 5 on that, I was like, nope, sorry, it's +4 now,
Oh, yeah.
or -4, excuse me.
Do I need to put it? Okay, I put it back in then.
You did. All right, so you're going to try and turn
There
on
you
the
go.
bottom bank.
Yes.
All right. This seems to be a little bit. Let's see.
Looks like it's going to be a little bit harder than that 8.
It is going to be a little bit harder than that 8.
All right, I give you candy.
You want some candy?
Always. Yes, I'll get in the van.
Ooh,
Oh, holy cow.
it's even a little better.
Okay, so you not only manage to turn the system on, but you notice that as you've turned it back on, you have there's an active connection from the GodNet coming in that you're going to have to try and. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but the GodNet's getting ready to. If you don't do something, the GodNet's going to reactivate the security systems, and it's going to see everything that you see, which includes everyone standing in this room. And as those screens come on, you see a whole bunch of stuff down in other areas that you don't have any clue where they are. Labs, hallways, bedrooms, darkened places that look like an absolute disaster has occurred, some kind of fire somewhere.
And that is why we took out the hard drive, so these wouldn't happen.
He feels vindicated.
I would like to bypass the GodNet.
Okay, so you're going to get because you did an outstanding success, you're going to get a +4 on your attempt. I'm going to set your DN as soon as I open this up. Because a Jack Priest is trying to keep you. Oh, look at that. All right, so 19 is your DN. This is an opposed roll as a Jack Priest tries to connect to you. And he has an active link to this network. All you're going to do is shunt him out of the cameras and the security systems that the security room allows him to see. Okay?
Okay.
But his connection, you can't sever his connection from here. He's got some kind of amazing, something's going on, and it's not coming through this room.
That's fine. And I have a +4.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
Holy cow!
This is worth it. I will try for glory.
Okay.
Because somebody has a glory card. So
I do. We be.
I will try. Like a 50% chance. It's worth it.
Well, I have a drama card if you need it.
It's a guarantee, I think, with this table.
Yeah. I understand, but
There we go.
Oh.
I saw what you did there.
So the steampunk cyber deck came through.
It's amazing that the Nile Empire guys you have your Nile. You gave your Nile Empire computer.
well,
Huh.
No.
It's working out for you.
I didn't have any
Nile
skill
getting-
points until the first act when we ran into that one lock that I had to try to deal with. And I was like, oh, this is a computer. I don't know about this. And then I learned quickly.
Yeah, my gadgeteer has computers.
Yeah, so it's like the punch card ones.
And that dude, that's cutting edge.
Mhm.
63. Security office. And newly restored surveillance systems. Okay. Who did Pavel? Is Pavel the one that documented?
Pierre.
Pierre documented.
Pierre.
Pierre.
Oh, I will take my destiny card.
I will too.
And I will commend you. Well done. You are the first and only table so far to get involved with the computer system at this stage.
Ooh.
So we're gonna learn some things, and quite well, I might add. One, come on, let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So you kick the GodNet out. You can tell. You bring up the. You bring up the security cameras.
Oh,
A security screen, a computer screen comes to life, and you can tell that this is You see some labels on there, and you figured out how to get those labels in English because you had an outstanding. Oh, crap. Come on, computer.
Somebody missed a possibility up there on the board.
That is the warehouse that's behind that door right there. You can tell that this is the surface level to an underground complex. You know that everything beyond this door right here, this door right here is currently in security lockdown because of some kind of contagion that has escaped. The entire complex is secured. And as you make this connection, something else begins to not work against you necessarily, but you haven't done a lot of computer stuff, but you've done a little bit where AIs have been involved, or other people like that Jack Priest who's been working against you, and you feel another presence in the net. And then from the speakers in front of you, you hear a voice that says, "I don't recommend using the equipment elevator just now." A voice says from the speaker box next to the security keypad, "I don't control the security systems, and I'm not sure what the church will do if you start down the platform, or the elevator for that matter. However, I would appreciate it if you'd come down to the core level and cut the power so I can regain control of the facility. I've managed to scramble the exact location of the facility for now. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep rerouting the connection, though. I'm running out of fake places to let the GodNet find." And as he finishes speaking, a holographic hollow emitter kicks to life in the room, and you see what appears to be the Roman god of war.
What? Not the Red Queen?
And you are?
I am Ares. Pleased to meet you. And you are?
My name is Pierre. Yeah. His name is also Pierre. He is Pierre. He is Pierre. He is Pierre. Just call us Pierre.
Oh, I assure you, the GodNet has not taken notice of you yet. They control the security systems, but the cameras are offline. I've seen to that. Something bad happened, almost like a feedback was sent along the lines.
And how do we trust you?
Well, I haven't done anything to attack you. That's all. The GodNet. As I said, I don't control the security systems. Those drones weren't set by me.
If we cut the power as you wish, what do you plan to do?
Well,
Take back over his systems.
Well, if I would be able to take that will
unplugging.
kick. You see, the GodNet is connected, and they're trying to get to me down in the core. And if they are successful, well, bad things will happen. If you cut the power, that will sever their connection because it will take off. They'll take all of the communications lines offline, and it will force a reboot. In which case, I will be able to reestablish my security protocols when the computer systems come back up, and I can make sure they won't get back in. That hard reset will kick them out.
What bad thing occurred here?
Well, let's just say something. Well, something got loose. I'm not at liberty to discuss the thing, but if you'll just come down to the core level. It's not
But we're
down
going to have
there.
to go. Yes, but how do we get down there if the elevator is not working?
Well, there's a manual. I mean, there's a ladder. It's quite a bit of
there
it's
is a
quite a
ladder.
climb. But there's the iron rung set in the wall. You can climb down.
Okay.
Just don't go onto the either of the levels, the living level or the laboratory level. You'll be fine.
Living?
I see.
Well,
Living
Yes.
quarters.
Living quarters.
Yes.
My mind went to living land, so I apologize.
Yeah.
no.
This is where the living people are. This is where the undead people are.
People are.
I mean, the fire suppression systems were activated on all the levels in all areas, with the exception of the core level. But some indications is that something is moving around on both sides of level 2. But I can't tell what's happening on one at all. So I recommend don't go on those levels at all. Just come down to the core level, go to the power room. You may have to figure out a way through that door because it is secured, and then throw the main breaker and turn it
When
back
we throw the main breaker, will not all the other doors open?
on. The security protocols in place will throw the manual locks on the sensitive areas in place so that those things that still are contained will not be released. And those areas where living quarters will be released so that if there were anyone left alive, which there isn't, they would be able to get out in case of an emergency. But you don't have to worry about that.
So we will have to fight our way back out.
Well, they did say we had
No.
a job to do here. They just never said it was going to be easy.
No.
Well,
You
true, they
climb
never
down.
really explained what it was.
You climb down and throw the power breaker, count 5 for me. That will, by the way, kill the drone force for you as well. They'll have to go into reboot, which will take them offline for 5 minutes, which should be more than enough time to climb back up the elevator shaft and get clear.
So what are you? Some sort of computer demon?
Demon? What makes you think I'm a demon?
Yeah.
No.
Because I am from Darkhold, and this happens when the demon gives us, well, hey there, guys, I'm going to give you a thing. You help me
yes.
out, I help you out. Come on.
No, I am Ares France. I am not Ares Starkhold.
So, since I currently still have my super hearing going on,
Yes,
I
you
would
do.
like to try to discern the nature of this said speaker with my evidence analysis, if
Okay,
that can work.
sure.
Yee.
Not with an 8.
I know.
What you got for me? Is
I
that
got
old
this
candy?
new. I think that was one that was not picked up from the Gloria or was
Yes.
duplicated.
Correct.
So
Okay.
here is the new one that I'm going to play for you because I would like this answer.
You can tell that there are absolutely no background noises whatsoever. There is no microphone picking up the voice. In what limited interactions you've had with computers as you've gone through things in the cyberpath and see, you're getting to know with your hearing tools. You're getting to learn that typically means it's synthetic or it's artificially generated. You're probably speaking to a computer program of some kind.
Or
You,
ASI.
and you've heard them call it artificial intelligence. You're not sure how intelligence can be artificial, but that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's got to be some kind of weird sciencey thing that they do.
Yeah, I've seen all kinds of things. And I don't know if there's a way for me to determine, does it seem like he's being on the up and up, or this computer is being on the up and up, or is it, trying to
There is no
tell us
sense
what we want to
motive.
hear? Yeah. So, okay.
I don't know. What does Soaring Sleuth think?
This is not a person speaking to us. This is some sort of computer program, intelligent artificial thing. So if we throw the power, would it and never turn it back on? This creature thing wouldn't come back, right? That's how it works.
Creature thing? Me?
You. Yes.
Oh no, I'm self-contained. I have contingencies for such events.
No,
Will you
turning the
sucker
power off
another
may not
group down
kill
here?
him, but it would.
So what was going on here anyway? This is why we're here, to find out, because there was accident, there are things that got out, and there's contagion going around. Tell us.
Oh my, nothing's escaped. Nothing's escaped the lab. You're
Oh no,
fine.
nothing escaped lab. There was truck coming to here to lab with things in it.
He
that
cocks
had
his head a little
contagion.
bit. A truck, you say?
Yes, a truck.
I have no access to the outside world at the moment. If I were to reach out and try and touch the God net to find it, current events, well, let's just say that that's a bad idea right now.
So
What
if we
are,
reboot,
and he
should
kind of
we be
narrows.
able to?
He squints his eyes and he narrows and he looks at you and he says, "What truck? What happened?"
There was truck. There was a coming here. Can you read Spanish?
Of course, I can read Spanish.
Oh, good. I was like, give me logbook. Where's logbook? This one right here. I'll pop up in the logbook. Like I think the hologram can read it.
He does.
It's
He
like this
bends
truck
over
right
and he
here.
kind of.
This truck right here. He was coming here from and he had accident in Lomopardo.
Was it contained?
The creature inside was
There were
got
releases.
out
There
and
were
It was
things there.
It was
Then
finally
the-
contained by the church.
Then the village was destroyed.
Contained.
Well,
by
the hilltop
fire.
was destroyed.
The hilltop
village
was.
is-
I'm just gonna say village because I don't know any better.
Shooting.
There may have been a little
village.
scorched earth campaign there.
Someone is playing games, and I do not like it personally.
Is the ladder to go down?
Can you-
visible?
is what?
The ladder to go down that he was informing us to use visible, or is there a hatch we got to find to get to it?
It is in the. You can. He will. He points to a. There's a room. He directs you. He points out. There's in the gantry and crane equipment room. There's an elevator shaft, and then it's on one of the. You see it on one of the monitors.
Okay.
Ares kind of takes a step towards you, Pavel.
Mm-hmm.
Subject 19. What is its disposition?
It's dead.
Yes, but what is the disposition of the body?
Burned.
It is burnt up in hilltop.
And the remains?
I think the remains were actually decimated by the orbital strike.
An orbital strike from whom?
The cyber papacy.
Church.
We go in and we try to find information. We have a little fight with Paladin and some sort of squire person, and
And they get-
we try to run away, and they say, "Oh, protocol so and so. They don't answer, so the devastators come and destroy."
they're sort
Oh,
of
a
losers.
devastator airstrike. Yes, very efficient. That should have taken care of subject 19. Good. And this paladin you speak of, who is this?
I didn't get the name. It's some sort of Paladin.
I mean, you
Girly
can ask
girl.
the sleuth. He kind of had a thing for her.
well, I mean, you are speaking of Paladin Cyber Knight Sarah Moreau, of course.
Sure.
And I literally get a little dreamy look in my eye.
You realize she is dead, yes? That's what's happened to your girlfriend. It's dead.
That's why he's teary in his eye.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, Pavel, no body, no death.
It is true. You do not where I come from, unless you see the body, they will be back.
Then there is hope for a budding romance. Very good. Yes. Well, let's get back to. He claps his hands together. Says, "The business at hand. Come down to the core, and let's take care of this power source."
Business is handled. What is subject 19 and what is contagion going on? What is happening?
I'm sorry. I am not free to divulge that to you at this time. That's
I am sorry.
classified.
I am not free to go down shaft to go turn off the power right
If
now.
then I think we have something that the other wants. If you will come down and shut the power off so that I can regain control of the systems here, I will open the core room and make my data fully available.
You screw me. I will make that guy go into the computer and mess you up. I'm pointing to the sleuth.
Keep in mind, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and go to rounds.
Okay.
As we're having this conversation, Bjorn and Aiden have walked into the warehouse and unloading dock area.
I've got cards for you.
Looking for the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. As you walk into that room, these two dimples on the walls here.
Okay.
A
So I'll
slit.
move myself back to Aiden.
Yeah, that's fine. A slit opens up. A barrel protrudes. They swing over, kind of move a little up and down. You hear the typical zzz, and they zero in on you. And we're going to rounds as they open fire.
Okay.
So I've been given a card.
That's
Let me go ahead and take that and put it on the table. It's somewhere where you can see it. The villains will go first, and then the heroes will be fatigued. To prove action is maneuver. And that's my next card.
Yeah, because I'm not going to foreshadow this turn.
Okay. Let me close that. I don't need that. You've already seen that. It's come. Yeah, I'll reveal that in just a second. I need.
You are wearing armor, correct there, Borg?
Bjorn?
Yeah.
Bjorn's body is armor.
I'm making sure you're typical dwarf.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, he has all this metal that's part of his body.
Okay, so Bjorn.
Yes. You missed me.
Okay, and who's in there? Aiden?
Aiden. Yeah, you just
Jesus,
barely missed me.
I have not rolled a double digits yet. Okay, that's all of me. Go ahead. What would you like to do?
So obviously,
I think an
mechanically, mechanical machine, not like a human. Just open up the slot and stick a weapon out.
It looks like it looks like a little turret, but it doesn't. The slot open and electronic. You can see the
Just
guts
one,
and
right?
gears in that slit. There is not a person behind that.
Okay.
I'm thinking axe and a turret is a good start.
Yeah, I will
So-
maneuver to give things on it for you. It's only one turret,
Okay.
though, right?
What?
Huh?
One turret?
One on either wall.
Oh, so it's two.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll try to get both their attention on me and move to where they're targeting me by using a maneuver.
Okay. Sure.
So I will... You know what? I'll go ahead and go both of them. And I won't.
Okay. I am going to battle axe this
I will
one.
fall on my face.
There it is. I'm going to battle axe this one and throw a saw blade into this one. So,
Okay, those are the turrets. Gotcha.
and this is a multi-action, so I don't get my mind to do all four. So
Did you disconnect, Aiden?
Well, I mean, I was just doing a maneuver, so...
It's supported. You're fine. You don't have anything going on
No,
with that. You have a start perk, right?
I no star perks and
Okay.
no cybernetics or Tharcold stuff or anything like that. Just
All right, so you're -2 for the multi-action, Bjorn?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is just a 5. So I'm not going to worry about getting it upped right now, but I'm definitely closing in on that.
Okay. Everybody did hit the fatigue button, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
Mhm,
that's Aiden and Bjorn. What would the gentleman in the office like to do?
Shoot.
Shoot
this
what?
one through the doorway.
Pierre's going to shoot that one. Yep, okay. Pew pew. Oh, yes, that is a, you are 2 off of an outstanding.
Let that be a good then.
Your toughness is 16, armor 4.
2 shock.
Which it seems to ignore. That's Pierre. So Soaring Sleuth and Pavo. You're still in there with Ares. He seems to have a strange little smile on his face.
He is kind of jerk.
Yeah. I will.
Not know, just hearing shots going on. Pavel is going to say some cuss words in Russian, and then grab those hard drives again.
As you're reaching for the hard drives, Ares says, "Language" in Russian.
Sure.
And then when you pull the hard drives, everything shuts down and Ares goes away.
Okay. I will put them in my robe pockets.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing for the round.
I probably didn't notice because I was flying into the other room to I will sonic screech at this one over here as well.
Okay.
Which is very odd for everybody around me because I'm not actually pulling out a gadget to put in front of my mouth anymore.
You're a big bat now.
I'm a big bat. I grew up a little.
You've been drinking milk. Pretty soon you're gonna screech without a little gadget. That is a standard hit. You are 2 off of a good. With no cards.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to let that go because I don't want to spend a possibility on it right now. It is not good. It's gonna do shock, which it's gonna ignore.
Yep. All right. Cards and pools.
Yes, they are.
And I have a card in my hand. Look at that. I haven't screwed that up once yet. Famous last words.
I'm going to roll my die. Okay, I'm fine.
All right. Villains will go first, and the heroes can surge.
Like Mike knew it was coming.
Yes.
Like
I was worried, like 2
coming.
fatigues in a row and then a surge.
Do you want us to go in and surge now before?
Well, let's just keep you in suspense because you never know. I don't need that. I don't need that either. There you went. I have multiple targets now. So I am going to ignore. I'm going to ignore Bjorn. You've gotten underneath my defilade. I can't hit you. Okay. So Aiden and then Sleuth. Aiden. Pew pew.
Miss.
Sleuth. Oh, how's a 19, Sleuth?
I am thinking. So that is a good. But
you can defend. It is available.
Yeah, but he already rolled. So.
You what?
Yeah, it's a good hit.
Okay.
As in, he was saying I could defend, but because you had already rolled, I wouldn't want to do it first.
15.
All right. That is a couple of points of shock.
All right. It's all of me. Now we get those surge rolls.
There's all our good rolls.
I know,
Perfect.
right? I know.
Perfect.
And I had a 17.
And you had a 17. Like, yeah. I mean, it's,
all right.
way to go, Mike. Allow us to surge and lose all our good rolls.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bjorn is going to try to hit this thing, but I'm also going to maneuver in case I'm going to roll it on maneuver. In case I don't, because I'm going to basically back away so the shooters can have at it. But let's see. This is
you're multi-actioning. You're not multi-targeting anything.
No, I'm just multi-actioning.
Okay, but you're trying to put a maneuver on this one.
The one I'm at, yes. In case I miss it. So I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss everything on it.
You are.
But the truth is, I'd like to get something on this. So I'm going to play the drama
Okay.
and possibility this sucker. Wow.
That is a standard hit on the number for
Wow.
a hit.
Well, I mean the maneuver. This is actually an 11 on the hit.
That is still a success. You are 2 off of a good.
I don't have anything else.
Oh yeah, because we had to just find one card. That's right.
Yep.
Right, and so 15 is what I would do.
Yeah, shock. It ignores shock.
But I'm moving away, so
Okay.
the shooters can shoot.
You are now vulnerable.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to get up off the ground, dust myself off, and try to do this again.
Yes, you do. That is a success.
Just a standard.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll make them both vulnerable.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card.
Who's next?
I will screech at one of them. I'll do the one to the south.
Okay.
It's vulnerable.
That is an outstanding on the nose.
Awesome. Thanks for making it vulnerable. And that is AP4.
Okay, so that is a wound.
And it also is going to be stymied and add in a vulnerable as well because it was an outstanding hit. I'm literally shaking its metal pieces apart.
All right. And it's what?
It's also stymied and extra vulnerable.
So very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Extra vulnerable. Where do you guys find these people? Very vulnerable.
Well, I'm only adding a vulnerable. So if it was already very vulnerable, it wouldn't do anything, see?
Oh, and you stymied him?
Yep. That's why I like this. I like the screech for this. It's interesting. It's not a lot of damage, but
It does a lot of stuff.
it does a lot of stuff if I can hit well with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's cool. Hey, you did a wound on top of making it very vulnerable and stymied, which is like, well, holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And if it were like a person, it'd be deafened.
Yep.
That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. We got Pierre and Pavel left.
Now,
Well,
if I just had more points in energy weapons, I could do better.
I'll shoot up the top one.
Okay. That is an outstanding on the nose. You got any AP?
Not with this gun, no.
Okay. Captain 16.
Whoops, why did that?
You get a wound on the top one now.
And Pavel's going to put up awareness.
Yes, you are.
That'll be a +2 physical defenses for everybody within 10 meters. So I'm going to move up. Try to get within 10 meters of everybody.
I am not shooting at soaring sleuths. Nope, I gotta do 2. I am not shooting at Bjorn. I am shooting at Aiden and Pierre. Aiden.
14,
14
is to my dodge is a miss.
Okay.
Thanks
Pierre.
to the just now.
That is standard.
With the +2 defenses.
If we have
More-
+2, then
From awareness.
oh, then it's missed.
Fine.
Yeah, hence why you missed me is because
Be aware.
Yeah.
Kind of duck behind the door jamb just in time as it singes the door frame right behind where you were standing. That's all of me. Wait, why did I do that? You guys went last.
I don't know.
Ooh.
Flip a card.
Well, yep.
See what happens.
Yep, I go first, so I'm already done. And here's get to surge again. Maneuver and trick are the approved
The surge again.
approved actions. So let's get another surge.
Not a 1.
This one is a maneuver and what was that? Trick.
Bjorn. Surge.
Surge.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Sorry. I'm just having a problem finding things right now. Oh. I am not a 4 case.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I just shot you, so boom. We're just being efficient. Go ahead. Heroes can go.
Okay.
I knew that was coming. That's
Well,
it. Yeah, yeah.
before anybody goes, I'm gonna go ahead and play this so that it turns that to an any on the card.
Ah,
Nice.
idea card, huh?
Yeah. And they should no longer be vulnerable or stymied currently.
That is true.
I'm going to let the shooters go before I try to whack at it again.
I will see if I can finish off the one I started.
And I will
Screech.
do another maneuver to see if I can put some things on it for him.
Oh,
for you
by
guys
the
to
way,
I'll let you go first.
gentlemen,
Uh-huh.
I would like to point out that that's no longer in effect.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, because of the glory. That's correct.
Yep.
How's an 11?
As a
Maneuver?
standard hit, you are 2 off of a good.
All right, we'll make them both vulnerable. Or leave them both vulnerable, however you want to do it.
Yep.
And maneuvers on there, so I'll pull another card.
Well, it's any now.
Yeah, that's right. Duh. I'm the one who played that fucking card.
I'll screech at the bottom one. Ooh, it was close.
You got the +2 for vulnerable, right?
Yeah, I did, but I was going with it was close to my mishap.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. You're not starred?
Oh, I am, but I'm not a 4 case. My mishap range is a 1 to 2.
Okay. You're 1 off of a success.
Yeah, it's not worth.
Okay. You're also not vulnerable now. All right, so that's Sleuth. Who's next?
Bueller.
Pierre?
Oh, fine.
No, I was waiting for everyone else to go. I haven't heard everyone.
I'll shoot at that top one.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna say is her. Let me go first. I'm going to jump into the doorway, maneuver around, and then jump back out. Let's try to trick its sensors. So I'm not very good at this. Just the top one.
Nope.
Okay. There we go. Go Pierre.
You're 1 off and outstanding.
One on
With ice. He wants ice.
I see.
Vodka.
I've got an adrenaline. If you want to trade,
Oh, you do.
And about
Okay.
5
Yeah.
ounces of vodka.
just drop me a card. There you go.
With a cherry and a little umbrella.
Come here. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Yep, that is a it shorts out, sparks fly, and you notice that the barrel kind of droops and it points to the ground.
Yeah. So there's one last one.
Yep.
Yep.
And I will all out attack it.
Bjorn charges. Roar!
Flying
Exactly.
dwarf leap.
Well, he's not a dwarf. He's about like 6'10".
It's a Viking.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Sure.
why you kept thinking dwarf because I think armor and an axe. I think automatically dwarf. My
Bjorn.
bad.
Flying
So I'll
Bjorn
get
leap.
+6. Exactly.
Scald. That is a good success on the nose.
Good success. I will keep that and just see if I can destroy it. And what's the toughness?
16 AP4.
Don't have that, so it's only shock. But
I have. Well, I think I put it in. Oh nope.
no, I've been forgetting to move them. I had a coup de grace that I was going to be placing in, so
Yeah,
I'm not going to waste it right now. I'm just going to let it go. But I'm going to try to stand in front of it so that, it's going to hit, it's going for me.
Okay. Sold. American. All right, cards and pools. Oh no! The villains will go first, and the heroes will surge. Defend and intimidate are the approved actions.
Do you guys
Okay?
want to go ahead and keep with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
it's just dramatic. Apparently,
Bjorn,
though, I would have change it.
Huh?
I said if
Oh,
this
yeah.
were dramatic, then I would have said change it.
Bjorn, since you really want to take a laser to the face, I will give you a laser to the face. How's it 20 on your dodge?
You have a good success right now.
Damn.
16.
You do 1 point of shock to me.
Bzz. Surge, please.
And I'm going to, again, do the same thing. I'm going to
I'm
hit
glad
it.
I'm not a two case.
It should no longer be vulnerable.
No, it's not.
But I'm going to go on and try to hit it one more time, and then I'll move back for the shooters.
That is a good success.
Will a 16 take me to outstanding?
Nope. 18.
No. Okay.
That is
18.
on the number. Good success on the number.
Then I'll go and accept that. I do have a coup de grace ready if needed.
Good
coup de
raw
grace
guarantees a win
should-
owned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I will coup de grace this.
To Gracie.
Yep. And then I have one more bonus dice. The last effect. So 2 wounds.
There we go.
That's a bonus die.
Yeah, that was.
You hear You hear over the speakers. Oh, well done. Remember, don't use the elevators.
Isn't that where ladder is?
Well, he said use the ladder, just don't take the elevator.
Use
I
the
see.
ladder. Don't use the elevators.
I see now.
Which I'm not too keen on taking an elevator anyway. You're all stuck in a little room, not knowing what's on the other end. So, Bjorn, do you want to go first down the ladder? Or do you want to go second?
Well,
I'll go
so
down first.
what doors are we opening?
Well, we've been starting
Door.
with the top, so we can start with the top.
With the
Yeah,
we're going
I
down.
agree.
We're going down the ladder, I assume.
That's
Yes.
just a mechanicals room.
Oh.
There's you've got the elevator mechanicals in here with all of the associated electronics and whatnot.
Is there some sort of crowbar or
Hatch,
wrench?
You could find one, sure.
I'm going to take a crowbar.
Okay.
Just to In case we have to manhandle stuff.
You know, you're going to open them all, so let's just open them all. And that reveals the cross section
Maybe.
that shows
Yeah.
you. So
I took her out and picked her up and took her up the hill, and she.
huh?
What?
Sorry, I'm talking to somebody off screen. My bad. Forgot I was not muted.
We're like, what?
Yeah, so you've been poking
Hell
around
didn't
in
show up
that
again?
in the offices above ground, and the big roll up door, that main center section right there, that is the right there. That is the shaft that horizontal or that diagonal shaft that goes down into the crane and gantry room, equipment room. The bottom door that's got the little squiggly, that's actually the staircase you can take that walks. It stairs all the way down that diagonal shaft down to the gantry and crane equipment room. So the big room is a platform that mechanically lowers itself down at an angle so they can get heavy equipment, supplies, vehicles, that kind of thing down through that. And we are going to, I believe,
So we have to go down that diagonal shaft.
yes, you
and
do.
then the little rungs are in that gantry room.
Yes, they are. And we're
Okay.
going to call that a scene.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Okay.
So your screechy ears are no longer functioning there, Soaring
Yep.
Sleuth.
Noted.
Alright, so everybody's
have
at 5,
turned them
while
off.
we're waiting on Robert to get up to 5.
Yes. I'm doing it right now.
So we'll
Oh, okay.
cycle this one.
Are we good for clearing shock also?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I hate to lose any of those. I know they'll be needed. Okay.
All right, so cards are done. Ooh, glory. Tossing out a glory.
Well, we did glory once.
Yeah,
did.
It was the second one I got. I still have one.
Oops, that's not where I wanted to be. I want to be here. Okay, so we are trudging down to the gantry and equipment room. And overhead, that heavy dark line, that's the gantry that you can see the winch that it has a way of moving around. It could be over any section of the flooring here. And you can see as you look back up the shaft, which is just as wide as that building was up top, that platform coming down, there's mechanicals all along, gears and whatnot to ease that platform down. And when it gets down at the bottom, it kind of sinks into the ground and then it's flush with the floor. And then you have here, you got a little open door, you got a door that you can walk through into the crane area. And when you walk into the crane area, I'm assuming that you walk in the crane area.
I actually remember the fight made me forget. I will rush back up the stairs, and I wish to take a chair and place it in the opening of that security door. I do not want that door shutting and locking us.
Upstairs, above ground?
Yes.
Oh, where that security door is?
Where the,
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure.
and then I'll come back.
Okay.
I believe maybe perhaps we should try to be sneaky while we're down here now.
That would be a good idea.
Just in case if we know there's something down here. In fact, you know what? I'll take point on the sneaky, because I will pull out and put into place some small little balls that are some smoke balls, and make me extra sneaky for this scene.
What, you're walking around with this cloud of smoke around you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, nothing mysterious about that.
In the Nile, that works great. Everywhere else, people are like, dude, you're right there. Except he bends
Except it
reality.
works.
So, yeah, except it works. I swear, he was right here. I don't know where the smoke came from, but he was right here. So this door right here does have a keypad next to it, and it has the words in 3 languages. This is lockdown. And so now you've all learned how to say lockdown in Spanish, French, and English.
I'm going to look lockdown.
Security lockdown, excuse me. Yeah.
Put that on as I can say lockdown in 3 languages now.
Like the next time it ever comes up, be like, I don't speak Spanish, but I do speak security lockdown.
All right, so what are we doing?
At some point that's going to be important. Not during this game.
Maybe.
At some point it's going to pop up. I'm going to run up to some sort of ord and say security lockdown in French. Right? I guarantee it.
Yes.
And
Pavel,
they'll go,
absolutely.
something's wrong. Sorry. That's why I built around the big bathroom.
All right, so what are we doing?
All right, so it's a door that's locked.
Yes.
All right,
And the
so
only visible opening, you can go through the walk-through door, or you can go or elevator doors.
not the elevator doors. So let's go through the walk door.
Okay. I'm going to need a computers roll, please. DN12.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, really, you should be rolling, but
In fact, with a
you
good
got
success, you can lock it out manually so that it will stay open.
yeah, he was
Well,
trying to help those.
I was trying to
Unlocked.
help. Yeah.
That's the problem.
It will stay unlocked. The door is it's not going to stay open, but you're relatively certain that you can break the circuit so that a computer signal cannot be used to reset the lock.
Yeah, but he was helping, so I'm gonna have to second chance this unless somebody.
Oh, Pavel was at that 17
I was
on.
helping.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
helping.
That was a
That
help.
was a help.
Oh, Pavel counts as +2, and your 6 was the okay.
Yep.
I'm
That's why I'm.
a little slow. I'm catching up.
It's all right. I will.
Use the second chance. You got this.
Yeah. I'll just second chance it. And roll again. There's 1, 2. There we go.
That's a
Oh,
better
there's-
second chance.
There's a 2 in it. Yeah. So again, we'll go back to what I said earlier. See, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've manually disabled the circuit from being receiving a signal to lock the door, to secure the door. Anybody who walks up to the door can get out or through it.
Yeah, that's never a problem. You know, anyone coming behind us, just walking in, whatever. But in we go.
Okay, so we're in here now. When you get into, I'm just going to leave you out here. When you get in there, you can see that this raised area defines the shaft, which is actually kind of an octagon. It's a platform that it can open up and close and then move up and down. But against the far wall, opposite the elevator, is like a little cutout in the platform. It's got a 2-foot catwalk that goes all the way around it. So if you wanted to walk all the way around the platform without getting on the platform, you could. But there's also a hole against the wall right behind those doors, which is why it's not drawn in here, that has iron rungs set into the wall. And as you look down, you can see the rungs go all the way to the bottom.
How far is to the bottom?
I will pull out my gas lantern if it's dark down there. And I will.
And it keeps going. This is the living quarters. And the entertainment level. You know this from the map that you saw up in the security outpost with the really good roll you got on the computers. That's the living quarters is on the left hand side over here, and the entertainment wing is on the right hand side over here. And then it continues on down that's about 50 meters down to that level, and then another 50 meters down there's the laboratories are on the left and the offices and storage are on the right. And then another 50 meters down, you get to the power room on the right and the Ares core on the left.
All right. So I guess the question is, do we want to trust Ares and just go reset everything? Or do we want to actually check out stuff?
Well, he says if we reset him, he can stop the drones from being an issue. Right?
Yes, but drones have not been hard to deal with.
No, they just use resources.
Yes.
The call is yours. We can search.
Oh,
It's,
it
you
is
know,
all of
don't-
ours.
Don't what we need to do is in the labs anyway?
well, we get the power level, then we might be able to get in easier. I mean, I don't have any real problem with letting the power go and such and everything.
You did say
He's
give us
kind of a
information,
jerk, but
and aren't we after that?
Well, if you want to go and do the power, let us go do that.
Oh,
What is worse that can happen?
One group go to the laboratories, the other group go to the power, right?
Ah,
Something
yes,
like
we
that?
can split up. Pavel, you go disconnect the power. All of us will go and search.
the problem with your plan is I don't have the card.
I will go search for it and hand it to you, Mike. You want a martyr card? We'll martyr your ass right here.
Okay,
We'll just all go and turn off power.
turn off the power. Yes. So we're going to the power level.
Okay.
Or at least Pavel is. I don't know what anyone else is going to do.
We're gonna
I'm
go
climbing
unplug
down.
and,
So
plug in the computer.
what order are we going down the iron rung ladder?
So if you
Do you-
want, because I'm being the point on the sneakies, I will go down first, but the difference is I will fly down, so I will not actually touch the rungs of the ladder.
Then Bjorn will be first.
Followed by Aiden, I suppose.
And then I'll let Pierre after you, Pierre.
I do not like sneaking, so
And
So that's pretty much how we're doing it.
and Pavel Pierre will take off the end. Yes.
Okay. Well, you're on your way down. You're climbing. You get down to this level here, and the shaft is well lit. The lights are on. They are emergency lights. You're not really sure what's going on there, but that's okay. You get down here. There's an iron catwalk. That 2-foot catwalk upstairs was cement. Down here, it's iron, and you can see it's like a gratework that's all the way around, and it's just an open hole. Whereas above, you still got this platform that runs on these gears and teeth track that's set on the four corners. You have a door on either side to the living quarters or the entertainment center, or you can just keep climbing down.
Pavel's
Let's
gonna
just
power up his telekinesis and make it look like he's going down. Okay. I'm gonna make it look like I'm climbing down the shaft, but I just want to make sure I have a hold on myself, as it were. So I just power up the telekinesis. It's okay.
Well,
In
that's
case
going to zero out if I flip a card. You know that.
Oh, I know that. Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm not letting go of the ladder.
so Pavel's just going to be telekinetically touching himself.
Yes, exactly.
Again.
Mhm.
Keep going down.
Yep.
Bjorn is just going to keep going down.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal, not hide. There we go. We get down to this level. Laboratories are on the left, and the offices and storage are on the right.
When we get down to the next level,
Are you continuing to climb?
yes, keep going down until we can get to that computer core.
Well,
Okay.
so the power on one side, computer core on the other.
Yes, we leave all of the bad stuff above us so that we have to go through it to get out of here.
Yes.
It's a good plan.
I approve.
I'm from Nile Empire. Everything should be done all at once.
Action.
Alrighty, so you have, and let's do this.
Surely artificial intelligence computer is not playing a big trick on us. That never would happen.
Come on, computer.
Was not wearing a mask, so we're good.
Yeah. That and, Soaring Sleuth has never seen,
Artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence or, any movies that involve the Umbrella Corporation,
Things of that nature. Skynet, not at all. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so door
He
on
might
the right
after
looks
this
a little bit
adventure.
like this.
So
Door on the left looks a little bit like this.
Yeah.
So the mom and dad went to Raccoon City T-shirts, and all I got is a T-shirt. Doesn't make sense to us.
Nope. Nope. No,
There you
perhaps when we get back to base, you all can show me, said movie, and I can be like, oh, perhaps I should be more cautious the next time.
And
I think it's power, right? Is this one, yes?
Power on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
oh yes, this lovely door that has the lasers. Okay.
Hang on just a second, guys.
Oh, sure. Laser doors here or not laser doors here?
Laser doors here. Laser doors here.
These laser doors?
Laser doors.
These are the
They're
laser doors.
balls.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts of that movie, but it's like, you really think you're gonna jump out of this
All
one?
right.
Didn't they use it in 3 different movies?
Oh goddamn sure.
3 different.
At least 2, because there was the first, and then there was another one later where they had to go back.
Was the one
Okay,
in
so
the
They
first,
had to go into the same room.
and then there
Yep,
was
so
one
the-
where he's testing the clones, and then of course there was the last one where they're underneath the water. And okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Has there been a last one?
No.
Previous
No.
one then.
The
The
most
most recent?
recent. Yeah. So the door to the right has a keypad. It reads secure.
I know that word.
There is no visible lock.
I know. Is it in English or French or Spanish or all 3?
Yeah, all of that.
Okay.
So I think this is the door we want to go through to cut
Yeah.
the power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To be tricked by the nice, lovely AI. I mean,
What?
Yes.
I'm not talking. I don't know. Is there really a fire extinguisher along that wall?
No.
Okay. Let's just check in because I was going to grab it. Because nothing says fun like a fire extinguisher.
There's a whole bunch of high school kids somewhere in the country. They're like, oh, we're in trouble. Learned that one the hard way. All right. What are you doing?
well, clearly we should be trying to pick the door on said lock. Oh wait, there's no visible lock.
Oh, there's a keypad.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're moving over to the power.
Yep.
Okay, as you guys move over to the power, you hear above you the protesting of metal and bits of cement and what you call concrete begin to rain down upon your head as you hear snapping of cables and just a god awful screeching sound. You look up and you see the platform, the crane, and all the counterbalances plummeting down at you. And we're going to get dodge rolls from everybody, please.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, because if you don't get dodge rolls, we got a problem.
What are we looking for?
Hang on a second.
Rolled really well, but I'm thinking that I'm going to need more.
Where did that go?
I don't know.
I'm
13's
going to
pretty good.
need.
Pretty sure Bjorn's gonna need more.
I'm going to need more. So let's just go in and say I'm putting out Torg candy for you, and it went underneath the blacked out area.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay.
You gotta find where it went. Doggone it.
That's much better.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
much
yeah.
better. Yeah, my first rolls tonight have not been generally good. So
Oh yeah, you're fine. Yeah, 10 is where we start, and we go up from there. You manage to get out of the way, Bjorn, and you're going to take, I think it's just 10 damage from dust and debris that hits you.
okay, I take nothing.
Okay. Sleuth, is that 17 going to stand as a good success? You're 3 off of an outstanding.
Yeah, I think it is.
Pavel's going to drop some candy.
Okay, you take 11.
All right, it's a couple shots.
Pavel, that is a standard success.
Oh, that's why I dropped the candy.
Okay.
Last roll was a.
I dropped
Whose other
candy
candy
as
is that?
well. Aiden. So
Pavel will go to a good success.
it's a 22 for Aiden's dodge.
Aiden takes 10. Pavel, you are going to take 10. Come on, turn order. Damn, you're always getting in the way. You also take 11.
Okay. That'll be a couple shock.
And who's left?
I am. I'm leaving it at a 13.
Okay, so we're going to take. Did it roll?
You'll take 32.
13 damage.
Okay, so a shock.
I think that the way is say you not take elevator.
Oh, he didn't.
Or someone is taking the elevator and it's coming down.
Oh, it came down on top of us.
As the debris and the dust clears, you notice the crane debris from the collapse clogs the bottom of the elevator shaft and has crushed the personal elevator shaft, making it useless. You figure you can spend about 10 minutes maneuvering and shifting debris and some cutting and bending to create enough access places so that you can get to the Ares core. So, but it's a tight fit to get back to that door if you want to get to that door.
Oh, the power door?
No,
No,
the
it's-
core.
The core is where the lasers are.
Yes.
The power room is the other door. So we go which way we go?
We want to reset this power first, right?
Well, we'll get to go through the door, yes?
This one over here.
Yes.
Oh, there is a
Ow.
keypad though, right?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's different from other keypads. You figure it's going to take you very hard. Is it very hard? A hard DN14 test to get through that to hack this one.
All right, we're doing computers on this, though, right? A lot of
I will help. This time. Yeah, I give some help.
I will help by not rolling.
I will
Yep.
try to help. I tried.
All right. Fair enough.
Hey, on the number.
Hey, look at that. You do real good.
You remembered pound this time.
You manage to open the door. It clicks open. You go in, and there are these really, really big panels, just gray steel panels. There's 7 of them. Each one has a giant lever, and it says open and closed. And they're closed and open, and they're in the closed position up. And then on the right, you see one great big giant one that's, in English, it says main.
Well, who wants to have the honors? Pavel.
I will go and pull it if you want me to. Bjorn will walk over to it.
Go for it, Bjorn.
Bjorn will walk up to it and pull the main.
Okay. When you pull the main,
Lots of things happen. Oh wait.
oh yes,
What?
lots of things happen. So here, let's set this
I
up
think
right.
nothing at all will happen, and we're just fine.
The lights go out, and then we turn them on, and then we get to go home.
That's
And
right.
everyone lives happily ever after.
Mhm.
Exactly.
All right, so as you throw the power, everything goes out. An explosion from the core side happens as the door is blown off the hinges. Lightning illuminates the rubble and alleyway as a demon emerges from the core room, screaming, "Free at last!"
I knew it was demon.
So let's go ahead and get a willpower from everybody.
That is pretty funny.
Yes, he's cyber demon.
Willpower.
Those of you from Tharkol do recognize a Tharkoldu when you see one.
Yes.
Do I want to be afraid?
I'm afraid.
I'll take.
I'd never seen this demon before. Quite scared is Sleuth.
I mean, Young G is one thing. This thing is something totally different.
Yeah. Give me a
My style.
scary pharaoh any day over demon. Apparently.
And you also hear, let's see, so what we got? Do we have any? Oh, Pierre's fine.
Aiden failed.
Pavel failed. Soaring failed. Bjorn's fine. Aiden failed. You're going to be very stymied.
Hi.
As the door gets blown off and the lightning and the thunderous explosion of the lightning fades, you hear an alarm klaxon sound that let's do this. And at the same time, a voice begins to echo throughout the entire complex. Oh, U's too big. Hang on. I was really, really smart and not really, really smart. All right. A voice echoes throughout the complex that says, "Auto purge engaged. 5 minutes to evacuate complex before detonation.
Good
And we're going to move to a DSR. Now, there is a twist to this. I'm going to go through the DSR steps first, and then I will explain the twist. Okay? So step A, you're going to have to maneuver DN10 to get around the debris and twisted metal so that you can access the rungs of the shaft to manually climb. Okay? Step B, you're going to have to make a combined strength check to climb the length of the shaft as quickly as you can. And if you've ever climbed any length of distance on a rung ladder like this in concrete, you will understand why this is a frickin' really difficult task, because it really is. When you're thinking, well, yeah, this is climbing, but man, let me tell you, it'll wear you out in a hurry. Step C, once you get to the top, there is an iris. As you're climbing, you're going to notice that there's an iris that is opening and closing over the elevator shaft opening, and you're going to have to use your dexterity. You're not +2 vulnerable up there. You're going to have to use your dexterity to try and time getting through that iris without getting cut in half by that iris that's snicker snacking, opening, closing. And then step D, the computer protocols on the doors out of here have been locked down. And so you're going to have to use your DN12 computers to get past that protocol before the explosives are detonated and bury this underground complex under tons and tons of rock. Now, here is where we get kind of different and unique. You are all in the power room over here currently, and you have the main bus power turned off. Your choices are twofold. One, do I leave the power off? Do I turn the power back on? Two, anyone who wants to, and by the way, this is a 5-round DSR, and if you don't get this done in 5 rounds, you are buried under tons of rock, never to be seen again, even for Nile Empire characters. Your second choice, though, is if you want to sacrifice 1 or more turns, 1 or more of you can spend as many rounds as you would like in Ares Core's room. And there's no telling what's in the core room because you haven't been in there. But if you do that, if a group of you goes into the core room and another group begins to work the DSR, we will now have 2 groups separately working the DSR on their own, not sharing resources. So
if y'all want to go and search that other room, I'm going to be attacking the demon for a while.
So that's where we're at, and we got 5 rounds to do it. And if you hadn't figured it out, this is going to be a dramatic scene.
Yes.
That should have been obvious, but I figured I'd say it. So
my shocked face.
Yeah.
My question is, since we're in the power room, do we need to maneuver, get past A to get to the core?
No, it's kind of there's you cleared.
Okay.
Remember that box text said you cleared a path into the core room. You have a way to get into the core room and out. It's getting up that's the problem.
Just want to make sure.
Yes. So do we want a bio before we start this? Given that we were supposed to do that an hour ago.
Probably a good idea.
Sounds like
be
a
here
good
a little
idea.
bit.
All right, so let's do a 10-minute bio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go too far.
All right.
2. And we
Good
are
night.
back. And one of us has ice cream and is not sharing with everybody else. And it
Yes.
isn't me.
He's like, hey, it's after 9 o'clock. Fuck all y'all. I'm eating my ice cream.
I'm waiting for a little Eddie Murphy action there. I got ice cream, you
I
did.
Oh,
Yeah,
the cat.
that's right.
The cat wants to play too.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the cat to start headbanging.
So in the
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, I don't know. So we're back and we're about to do whatever we're about to do.
So in the break, Jim asked whether or not he could use his flight and Dex on step B because he flies, and yeah, absolutely you can. The problem that presents is you still have to do this step because when the crane and all the debris came raining down, it smashed the sides and left pieces sticking out and all of this, that, and the other. And so you'll have to fly through that obstacle course, if you will. We lost you, Jim.
That's fine. I was expecting to still have to do the step. Obviously, it's just could I use the dexterity to either assist the group
Yes.
or myself if I happen to be in my own group trying to get out of here by myself.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have a similar question, maybe with the telekinesis, just because that has a strength.
But we don't need to do a maneuver to get into the core.
No,
Maneuver's
you
just
do not
for-
need to. No, if anyone who on step A or on round 1 or 2 or whatever wants to go in the core, absolutely can go in the core. But what I need to know right now, and this is kind of a free action, are you turning the power back on or are you leaving the power off?
I say leave the power off.
Do you think being with the power off, we won't have the assistance of any kind of AI?
Well, no, I think with the power off, the doors stay locked.
Well, the doors are busted off.
No, I
Uh,
mean the doors above us.
Above us.
Ew.
Um,
Well, I mean, they may be locked anyway. That's what the computers are for. And if there's no
Well,
power,
I say we
computers.
keep them off. We don't need them.
The only thing that it might hurt is your chances of getting information out of that computer room.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
damn it! Then
Would
turn
we
it on.
need power to
Then
access
turn
the
it on.
computers to open the doors up top? I mean,
No,
You
no,
can turn it
we're
on.
talking about in the core.
Yeah, but doesn't that run the power for the entire facility?
I have no
Mhm.
idea.
That's-
You know
he's
from
leaving
your
that-
security computer whatnot that this is power for the entire facility.
So yeah, if we get back up top and there's no power on, then we can't use computers to open the doors.
The doors should already be open.
Okay,
I
then-
blocked one, and the other one, we did something with the latch.
Okay, so for our free action, then yes, we will turn on the power.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay.
we'll trust the AI to be helpful to us because it wanted us to do this.
All right.
I
So
was
let's
more
get
concerned
started.
with us getting up top and not able to use a computer because there's no juice.
So the going gets tough. Oh, come on. Doggone it. Every time. Why are you doing that to me? Why does that stupid click to draw thing stay on? I hate it. All right, so the going gets tough. There's no A on the card. Heroes will go first, and the surge approved actions are intimidate. The demon is on your step, and he does appear to be taking an interest in you. But guess what? He also has to make the same steps that you do.
Oh
Oh
no.
no! Oh no! no.
Pablo. So, all right.
Well,
Pavel,
Pavel's
you,
gonna
you
go
sure
next.
you don't want to just transform? You're like you just
He seems
You
to
like
this
this-
place.
I apparently I do like this place, but nope, I'm not done with this character yet.
I'm not.
I
done
mean,
with
there's a
this
demon here now,
character
so you're starting to feel like you're at home.
Yes, just like home.
yet. And it is a Tharkoldu demon. It is not a. This is not one of those demons that
Those-
is.
Those fake demons from the cyber papacy.
Yeah, which like, how?
I don't know. We've already dealt with an Adina
Very odd.
Zhang Ji, so
Now,
All right,
are the rest of y'all going into the core?
Yes, I am.
might
Okay.
as well. We don't have step
I-
A.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am
Okay,
not.
I'm going to be fighting the demon. So
Okay, so let me do this real quick. So, Sleuth, you're going into the core.
Yes.
Pavel, are you going into the core or are you staying out here?
Yeah, I'm staying out of the way of the demon, so I'm going into the core. So I might be
Okay,
able to do
Pavel's
something.
going into the core.
It's the safest
Pierre.
place to be.
It
I-
is.
I don't like a demon. I fight demon.
Okay, Aiden
I'll go in the core.
and Bjorn already said he's staying out here.
Yeah.
All right, so you are all on the same step. If you in this DSR, if you have broken yourselves into two groups, but you're still in the same step, you can share your resources currently. If things happen and you start separating, you're into two groups. You're going to be, unless you get onto the same steps. Okay. So let's go ahead and deal with the demon crew first. Pierre or Bjorn?
Here, are you shooting or melee?
No, I'm rapiering.
He's not flying up the. He looks like he's getting ready to flap up the shaft. So go ahead. He is
Hit him with the
scrambling.
cat.
Are they not large or very large or anything?
Oh, well, it would help if I
Let's
opened
see.
his little sheet, wouldn't it? Demon
I don't
Abraxas.
think so.
I don't
I
remember.
don't believe that they are either.
Okay.
No.
I wish to add something to that.
Let's see. Your number's 14. That's a good success. You're 3 off of an outstanding, but you don't have any cards yet.
Correct.
All right.
So to answer the burning question from chat and earlier, Pierre does not have a martyr card.
Oh,
Oh, we have questions in chat.
I was just
No, Mike was just moving
I
off
was
in there.
being goofing around.
I was.
It doesn't count if you're asking yourself questions. You can
No,
talk
I
to
was-
yourself anytime, Mike.
I was asking the people in the stream questions,
Mhm.
and then somebody else in this stream, Dan,
Yeah.
answered me. So I
A couple points of shock for my demon. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Apparently.
Well, let's. Do I have?
I really like that sacred perk, by the way.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that it doesn't actually require any type of mystical thing to have. It's
Yeah.
just trademark weapon. I would have named it differently.
So, hang on.
But definitely seeing it get in use when somebody has sacred in Aurorsh.
Right, yes.
It's like, oh, everything in Aurorsh has an allergy of some kind of other.
What? Oh, I see why. Stupid. Hang on. There we go. There we go. All right. So 2 shock, you said? Or you
Yep.
did? Yeah, 2 shock. All right. So there is Pierre. Bjorn.
Bjorn is in Russian going to say, "You puny demon caught by the cyber papacy, I will snap your horns," and jump on him. I am going to grapple him.
nice.
You're grappling the demon.
Yes. And I hit him.
Well, that's an opposed, isn't it? Don't I get a...
Not for the initial grapple.
No.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
I
that's
touch
a-
him, so it's now going to be a strength challenge.
That's a standard success, though. Don't you have to get a good or something?
Yeah, it has to be a good to actually
Oh, start it?
to really to
To restrain him.
to restrain him.
Yes.
Okay. Then I am spending
The
the
strength challenge
possibility.
comes next round when he tries to break out.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. This is the first time I've done the grapple. So
No, that's cool. Yeah, you need a good or better to restrain him. If you hit him with just a standard, you do strength -2. If you hit him with a good, you grapple and straight strength, or if you grapple him, strength -2, and if you hit him with an outstanding, it's full on strength.
Actually,
so-
the full strength comes at good, actually.
That good.
Does
Yeah.
it? What?
Yep.
So what
Yeah.
do you get at outstanding then?
I think you can, like, pin him so that he...
Outstanding, they
They're
become
stymied.
flat-footed.
Stymied.
Oh, is it?
No,
Is it
and-
yeah,
oh, no, it's
good.
vulnerable?
They become stymied.
Oh, they
They
become
become
stymied. That's
stymied.
right.
Yep.
hmm
Yeah.
As good though.
So, I mean,
All right, so
I
you
don't think
have
he's
a-
going to care about my strength 12 as damage.
That'll
a
do a point of shock. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
a point of shock.
Okay, a point of shock, and I am basically going to try to hold him here. So,
Well, you have a good success. So
yeah. Well, I'm basically trying to hold him here so Pierre can keep stabbing him.
so he's restrained. So he's going to have to. You'll
Break
get to
out.
set his. Yeah, you'll get to set his DN strength when next round when when
Yeah,
he
his-
gets to act.
But his
Which
D,
is
the,
next.
the DN is his strength. It's not an opposed roll.
Unarmed. Is it strength? Yeah, strength.
Because Bjorn's holding
Yeah,
him with his strength. It's versus.
No, it's a
Bjorn's strength.
contest. It's a contest.
Yes.
It's an opposed test to strength.
Yeah, so
With opposed.
Bjorn sets the DN. He rolls his strength, and he gets as big a number as he wants to, putting any resources he wants on it. And when he's happy with the number, he says, "That's my
opposed
number."
strength. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and then I get to
Okay.
try and break that number.
Gotcha.
And that's
Right.
how it works either way. So if I grapple you and your round, I will set the number, and then you have to break through that. So it's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, he took a point of shock, and that's Bjorn, who now has him restrained. So let me give you a little There we go. All right. All right. In the core room, you guys rush in there. Very, very interesting. Let's see. So you get into the core room, and this room is smashed. I mean, it is destroyed. Lehman, do we need to give you a minute? Okay, we'll.
I'm sorry, my grandmother just died.
Oh,
Oh,
dude.
man.
And I
I'm sorry.
have to go. My
Yeah.
mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah.
very
Thing, man.
sorry. So,
No, you're
No.
fine.
Sorry to
Everything.
hear.
I'll quickly throw cards down, and anybody.
Yeah,
who
just
wants-
drop everything to the table. I'll give Mike or somebody control, and you do what you got to do, man.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye. Hey.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Be safe.
Take care.
All right, man. All right. Well, let's put all this up here.
Mike probably still has control from the last time.
That's probably correct.
I see Pierre. Yes.
So I was gonna say, Michael, why don't you just run him from there?
Got it.
At 10:21, if we wanted to call it and just reconvene
Well-
next week, we could certainly do that at this point. It's not
I
going to
see-
take us long, and this is the end. So,
I suggest, though, if we decide to stop, we finish this round. Because we're right
Yes.
now halfway through the round.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. I'm okay either way. It just that's.
Mhm.
That's
Yep.
I'm fine. We just have to figure out what what was coming up. Let's take a second here. What was coming up next week? If we fit, we were going to finish tonight.
Next week was going to be They Act 2.
Okay.
If you're ready for that, yeah.
I am.
I think
I am
it was they Act 2 next week, and then the week after that was an off week so that we could all.
They Act 2 might run 2 weeks. Depends on
Okay.
decisions.
Well, there you go. Sure.
So yeah, I'm ready for that. We can start at They Act 2 next week. So we could finish this round, pull the trigger on being done here, and then reconvene next week, finish this, and then do like almost a session 0 to move the beta characters into They Act 2 and kick that off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you-
I think that's appropriate.
Okay. Yeah, because I would. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It all kicks us in the pants because we
Yeah.
all get it.
Yeah.
and I mean it's I'm not saying that.
It also
Yeah,
is
that
because
just-
it's the. Yeah, if this was like Act 2, it'd be like, okay, we could finish Act 2, and then it's it's not missing. But this is the conclusion of the whole act
Right.
as well that
Yep.
that he's missing too. So
All right. Okay, so what just happened? Bjorn,
We walked
you
into
grabbed
the-
We
me,
walked into
you
the
walked
core.
into
yeah,
you
we
walked
walked
into the core
core.
room. It's smashed. It's destroyed. Screens are shattered. Panels are pulled out. Everything seems to be just absolutely just hammered. But if you'd like to give me a find test, and anyone who wants to assist with that can certainly assist.
I'm gonna roll an assist.
I'm gonna roll an assist also because
Yeah, I didn't hinder nor help. So
All right, I'll be happy to roll the main.
okay.
Although I am also stymied, so.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's very stymied. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Ooh, it's a
That
positive
is
number.
successful. You're 3 off of a good success.
Yeah, I think I will put some extra oomph on that. And here, I'll use this extra shiny one.
Oh, we like the extra shiny ones.
Let's roll 17. Unfortunately, it cannot do any better than that.
Okay. So the walls in here are stark, smooth concrete surrounding stainless steel panels covered in touchscreen readouts. All the panels are dark. The corners of the room all hard light hollow emitters. The far concrete wall is broken only by stainless steel desk set against it. The desk has been smashed with the remnants of the keyboard interface for jacking in and touchscreen strewn about the room where the demon left it. The dark screens and smashed equipment hint at the fact that Ares is not here. At least the computer containing Ares' artificial intelligence program is no longer in the core room. The hard light hollow emitters spring to life, and they're standing in the middle of the room is the Greek god of war Ares, complete with helmet, shield, and sword. The hologram crouches in a combat stance with a grim look set upon his face. He looks at each of you with steel in his eyes, tenses and smiles, and stands erect and says, "I'm sorry, but I just love this form, and I don't get to use it much." He shifts to a conservative, gray-suited man and says, "There, that's better, right? So, what are you looking for?"
Is he asking what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Information about what happened.
that or where his core functions are housed at, so we can carry it with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. My core functions are not even on this continent.
Huh. Well, in that case, we need information.
Yes,
Kind of
what
looks.
happened here?
He rolls his wrist up and he looks and he says, "I've got some time. What can I do for you?" You're having a conversation, so we're going to go ahead and flip a card.
Oh wait, no, the demon still gets
Demon
to go.
gets to go because it's
Oh yeah,
Phil's
the
second.
demon gets to go. Yeah, the demon gets to go.
And then that would be the end of this turn.
Yep. And I have to break free. So, all right, Bjorn, go ahead and set me a strength number.
Now, we would have played cards into our pool at the end of our hero phase.
Sure.
I am dropping that down on him.
Oh, really?
Because I just insulted him. I told him he was a weak, puny demon. And that I was going to cut his horns off.
Love you, Robert.
And I'll just go on and start with my strength roll.
Yep. And I'm going to give you your 1. Come on, computer.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
2.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. 3. And I will go on my character sheet and I will bunch his numbers up by 3.
And I'm going to leave that one out because I don't want him to escape this round. So I am going to see if I can pop this up a little bit higher. So I
little
did.
bit higher.
I popped it up higher.
Yep.
So 24 is my number, huh?
Yep.
No modifiers, right?
Yep.
No
That's
juju on
correct
me.
because it was just good.
Yep, submit. Oh. And you just gave me a bunch, so I am definitely going to spend one because
Oh yeah, you should.
I don't want to be down here. Especially not with you race monkeys.
Well, I'm actually not race.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them. You're
I
all
would be.
subspecies. You're all
Yeah.
you're all subspecies. Oh,
So
damn
close.
it. Oh,
Puny one.
but that's just a standard success. So, you know, I don't take any shock from your grapple, son of a bitch. I get. All right, there's no A on the card anyway. All right, so is that adrenaline? That's his adrenaline. All right. So
Yes.
we're gonna leave this here at where it is, and we will. You guys have played cards in your pools. I'll flip a card and we'll roll from there next week, and then get your beta tier characters ready to go, and we'll chat,
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell me which
We'll
ones.
see
And I'll
everything's
move
going
them.
on.
I'll get
Mhm.
that all set up, and then when we get done with this, I'll put the links into the Zoom chat, and you guys can hop over to the other instance, and we'll pick up and start
Okay.
from there.
Okay.
Because I've gotten everybody through that, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's
Yeah.
played Act 1 now.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Then let's go ahead and call it, and we'll send some prayers out for Lehman and his
Definitely.
family.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll be back. We won't be back this Friday due to some players being out of town. We will be back Sunday for our Waterdeep game on Sunday night, and back here next Wednesday, as you just heard, for the finishing of this and the start of They Too of some TORGanized play. So remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind and treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.